Hey everyone, welcome to welcome to Sunday. I'm sure everybody's happy to be here for that day. All right, so we actually got a few people here already, and I appreciate everybody for hanging out before we start the stream. Um, so I see Lando. What's going on, Lando? Yeah, you're first. Weren't you first on? Weren't you first on Rico's yesterday? Could have swore you were, and I was second. So, Scotty, what's up? I hope you're feeling better. Um, Man, sorry that happened to you. Lately it seems like there has been quite a few car accidents with people in the fish fam, and it's horrible, man. Hopefully you feel better, definitely for sure. Um, Homer the Clown Trigger, what's going on? I haven't heard that. You new or did you switch your name? Trying to look at the logo. Looks familiar. We got Maritza Depeche, devotee of our aquatic universe. That's what the OAU stands for. She happens to be my wife. It's a coincidence. Fish Fam Link can always count on you to drop in. Thanks for coming. Garcia Aquatics. It's been a while, man. Um, my mom is here. That's Donna Brown. Thanks for coming. And I'm sure you can hear the jets flying over where you're at because they have the air show this weekend, and the Blue Angels are flying there. Aquarium, uh, Delirium. That's that right? Yeah. Hey, what's going on? And Cora, what's up, man? How you doing? And Mexicali, how's it going? I tried keeping up with your stream the other day. Tried to, if I could pick up some words that in Spanish. So I heard that. Yeah. So everybody that's in here, this is going to be a pretty good stream. I got some topics to talk about and some things to go over as far as what's coming up. And yeah, so you talk too fast. No, Jorge, one thing I learned was it's not talking too fast. It's just for me, since I don't know Spanish, I know very few words. It's just like for people who can't speak a certain language, it's you don't know where the word stops and the other one begins. It just seems like it's a big run on kind of thing. So that's why it seems like it's fast. It's even though it's probably not fast. It's probably no faster than we're talking right now. Use a lot of slang. Hey, I use a lot of slang. I don't even speak proper English though. Oh shoot! You know what I forgot to put up? I forgot to put up my link. Let me put the link up. Guys, I was gonna do that at first, but I forgot. How do you? Okay, next when someone types something, because that that little heart there that's on chat and it expands up where you got like it says 100, the face thing. That's the of me getting to those three dots to pin message. There we go. All right, so now I got the link up. Let me go back here, delete YouTube. And there's the link right there. I'll repost it later on for if anybody wants to come up. That's cool. I highly encourage it. If you got anything to talk about, anything you want to put out to the world, this is the best place to do it at. Ian, what's going on, man? So I was talking with Jimmy, and we were talking about saltwater aquariums. Okay, and if I remember right, I think don't you, Ian, have you have a really like a pretty small. I don't know if it's like a Nano. Obviously, a 5 gallon is considered. I don't know if he had a 15 gallon or a 5 gallon. I can't remember. All in one that he wants to use for a eventually on a budget type of saltwater tank. It's what he has to work with, and he really wants to. But he's out there in the desert. In he must be mowing his lawn. Well, so he's out there in the desert in California, and he's trying to figure out a way to create a budget 5 gallon. I believe it's 5 gallon. I don't know if it's 15. I can't remember. All in one. And I was giving him some pointers. Like everything he gets, he has to get mailed to him because he doesn't not have access to stores and all that stuff. You have a 10 gallon and a 45 gallon reef. Okay. He's not going to, he said he can't do reef. He'll just do like the Fowler. And so rip the back out and put a sump on it. And then you could put whatever cheap stuff in the sump once. Yeah. Oh my God. Petro Man, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a while. What's up, shipmate? Man, where you been? So yeah, that's what Jimmy P is trying to do, and I'm trying to help him out as best I can, as far as pointers on what he can do. I'm trying to remember what I even told him last night when we were up on Vibe stream. DJ Guppyfish, that could be hello, sir, everyone. Great day. Cooking and listening. I do that sometimes too. That's cool. I don't want to distract you from and like have you burn your food. Jason, what's going on, man? Dropping in to say howdy. Oh, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was watching yours earlier today for a little bit. I had to run, go to the store and everything. So we stayed up pretty late, probably till like 4 a.m. Just in the house. We were up on Vive stream talking backstage for a while. So I actually slept until about 9:30. That's late sleeping for me, sleeping in. So yeah, I popped in and anyway, how's it going? And I'm not even going to read that. I see Maritz's name that Jorge wrote. So Sketty Nono, what's up? What's up? So if you guys, if Jimmy gets up here, okay, and if you happen to be here, Ian or Coro, whoever, anybody in here, and you have any advice for him, please, if you guys, you have the nano tanks for saltwater, he's definitely looking for any advice. Zoltan, how's it going? Got my water. I'm at work, so I can't come up. Oh, that's fine, though. I mean, if you were just like, if you happen to be in chat and just kind of type something, that's all, I'll be going over to Chesapeake Bay Bridge tonight on my way to St. Augustine, Florida. Dude, you're going to be driving right by my house. That's crazy. Chesapeake Bay Bridge tonight. So that's the one over by you're coming down by the Eastern Shore area on your way down to St. Augustine. So, okay. Yep. You'll be coming through the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. If you're talking about the long bridge, like the 14 or 15 mile one, it goes bridge, tunnel, like underneath the water, bridge, tunnel again, and then bridge. And it's like a 14 or so mile long bridge with tunnels in it. It's crazy. So you'll be getting off there, getting on Northampton Boulevard down. I think that's the way. Yeah, 64 and maybe on out to 58 to 95 south all the way to Florida. So I think that's the route you're probably going to end up going. So, but you'll be driving on by, so enjoy the scenic route of the nice area of Virginia Beach while you're here. So yeah, man, I got the saltwater tank here. The birdgrass is actually out right now because this certain particular types of wrasse, maybe all of them, I don't know, like to hide in the rocks for a good amount of the day. And it's about time. I do need to feed them soon, in a couple hours or so. But they're all doing pretty good. I think I need to make a little bit more space down here because I have a lot of rock in the front, and just maybe for the hermit crab to be able to walk around a little bit more. I don't know. Yeah, my old stomping ground used to go to Norfolk this way. This way haven't been that since 1986. Well, a lot's changed. I would say. I would guess. I wasn't here in '86. I didn't get here until I was here in 2001 for school for about 4 months, and then I left again, and then I didn't come back until 2006. Why do most people that have salt water always have blue lights? So the reason why, I could tell you why I do. The reason why I have blue lights, well, for one, all lights come with blue. A lot of the lights come with them. I don't have that one on, and if I use just the light that's up here, I like the extra color. It brightens this up a lot with the white light, and it just makes it kind of pop a little bit more. That's why I like using those. And those are mainly, I guess, reef lights, but I don't even have any corals. I just like the way, I'll come in, I'll turn them on, which I want to turn that one on. It just kind of brightens up the white light in here. That's why I use these. I have them set up, and I've had them when I had a little bit of coral. So, I'm going to put them to use. And when at nighttime, if I'm in the other room and I have this light on, if I just want to have the blue, I'll turn the white light off and just kind of have the bluish on. I like the way the light with the top of the water, it kind of has that ripple effect on the rocks just throughout the water. It looks really cool. It's for us, not for the fish. They don't care really. So the only thing I think fish recognize with lights is if you turn the lights on, and they kind of associate that with feeding. That's really, I think, all. I mean, that's all I could figure with lights anyway. So, and to me, the blue light is more visually pleasing than having a red light or a green light. I just like the blue better. That's my favorite color. So, window liquor number 5. What's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that. Needs to walk. He's my buddy, Sebastian, the hermit crab. No matter how many hermit crabs, what hermit crab, they're all just Sebastian, right? So yeah. And let's see. Jimmy did tell me that he was basically going to avoid my stream if I come up here by myself and I just sit here in front of my tank and don't do anything special. That's what he told me. He's pretty hardcore about that kind of stuff. If this seat is empty right here, if my other half isn't here in this chair, she's here on chat, but if she's not here, he said he's leaving for good. So he may be cutting his yard. He may be out washing his car, checking his mail, anything to avoid my stream. But we'll see. He said, "Hey, Mike, I'll see you tomorrow." So it is tomorrow over there, right? They're only 3 hours behind. But anyway. So something I want to get kind of into here as far as the stream goes. And I keep saying this, and I sound like a broken record, but I haven't done it yet. And I told him, and I mentioned it last night on Vibe Stream, that I was going to go out to see you guys later. Heading out. All right, Petraman, take it easy. Have a good drive. Enjoy that bridge tunnel. So what was I talking about? Oh, who do we got here? Well.
Hello.
Oh, am I supposed to do that thing?
I guess.
Oh, is it that time?
I mean, I don't have you know, I
I'll
don't
do it
have
anyway.
no.
There you go. Just for you. Is that better? I guess it
Did you do
works.
it?
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, I don't
Uh
know.
oh, there's Vibes. He's like, I'm here. Y'all can start now. Thanks, Vibes. I
Vibes, you
literally
need
just started like right before you typed that. I just started.
vibes. You need to come up.
I put my link up. I was up on yours. I was up on yours. What's up? Are you eating right now? That never stopped you.
Garcia needs to come up. Vibes needs to come up.
No, I see them in the chat. They're just
Mm-hmm.
well,
Anybody
Garcia's got
else
to
in the
finish.
chat?
Garcia has finished those T-shirts. If he didn't finish them yesterday, I think
Everybody
I
else
think
needs to
Garcia.
come up.
If you haven't noticed on that stream, Garcia was kind of slacking when he was doing those shirts.
He was slacking.
You know, he was just he wasn't taking care of his priorities. So maybe I'm shy. Whatever, dude. You're not shy. Just waking up making pancakes. Hello, Aqua Garden Zen making pancakes. What kind of pancakes? Regular? Sounds good.
I haven't had pancakes in a minute.
I know. See, I didn't even think of that today. I would have made you some from scratch. Well, scratch for
I
me.
doubt it. Doubt it.
But I've made pancakes. You know that. It's just I'm not the best at them.
There's a trick to them.
But
That's all.
I think I could do it though. I don't think it'd be too difficult. Um, so I don't need this chair, do I? I'll just keep it here.
No,
You never know who might show up.
I keep telling you. I keep telling you that we need to get a cutout and just sit it there if I'm not there.
No, all I gotta do is I could take any picture of you, make a PGN, and then I could literally overlay it right here in the chair.
Oh well, then that needs to happen.
Now, if I knew how to do a PG, if you could do a PNG, not PG, PNG video, and you could sit here like like you're doing, like you're actually here, that would be pretty funny.
Yeah, I would do like that lifeguard that's a robot, remember? And I would just move around like that.
Yeah,
So it looks like a AI.
yeah. Vibes. Let's see, Vibes wants pancakes. Doesn't surprise me. Sultan, I
Vibes
made
wants cottage cheese.
cottage cheese pancakes with some
Oh, that's
his
gross.
legit fish food sprinkled on top. Zoltan, I made stuffed French toast yesterday morning. Stuffed French toast. Sounds good. What was stuffed in the French toast? Coro said it's okay. My vibe never comes up on my channel either. I know, man. Like, what's up with that? We put the link up there for people to come up,
Yeah, that means
and
anybody in the chat.
he's saying he's too shy. That's just excuses. I hear excuses like floating around the air. Fluffy apple cider vinegar with cinnamon pancakes. Okay. Is your scratch the powder in the box and add water? Yep, that's mine. if I go that scratch, you know. What is it? I went to McDonald's, got that big breakfast with the pancakes. Not as good as homemade though,
Big
obviously.
breakfast. Yeah, because their syrup is like watered. It's not even real syrup because I looked at the ingredients. Like watered sugar. Like I read the ingredients and I didn't see nothing maple, nothing syrup about it. So and it has a
Yeah,
weird taste.
yeah. Got my monster fish shirt on right now. What's up? Figure I'd represent, even though I'm sitting in front of a saltwater tank. Let's see. Let's go in the chat. I'm actually not at the bottom of the chat for once. That's awesome. Is this what it feels like to be Rico? Strawberry. Let's see. Zoltan put strawberries and whip 3WE. What? Is that supposed to be like that, or am I just miss? Oh, look who decided to join us.
What?
Oh, ain't
I'm
that
here.
nice?
Hey, we can
This ain't
start
cool.
now. We can start
Yep.
now. Officially, let's just start. I'll just do the intro again.
All right, let's do it.
You should do the intro.
I just thought.
All right, that's good. You haven't deserved the whole intro yet. You got to be up there a lot more. Okay.
All right.
But you got that so far. You know, I see you got you got it coming in there pretty good, huh?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
like it?
It's getting full.
Like what?
Is that the natural color?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought about leaving it. I don't know. Could I?
Yeah, you haven't grown any wisdom yet, so you know it's got to come in. Oh, I see one. Is that just the light
Yeah,
reflecting off of it?
it's one.
Okay.
Anyway, I gotta go. I'm hang out with friends.
What?
I'm hanging out with friends. So.
You got to go?
Yeah.
Oh, I might as well just end the stream then.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, it's been nice. Vibes has to go. And I guess I will see you guys next week.
All right.
Well, at least he stopped in. That's cool. He's hanging out with I don't know who he said he was hanging out with. It was the audio is really faint, so anyway, let me get back to the chat. I kind of lost my spot, but it kind of filled up there. Oh wow. Wait, are you done cutting your yard?
No, I just wait for Vibes to leave, you know.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. It was another short night, Mike.
Huh?
It was a short night.
Yeah.
What the heck is going on? Why did we stay up so late on Saturday night?
Well, that's like I kind of look forward to Saturday nights now.
Well, you're younger than I am, buddy.
I mean, I didn't go to let's see, we got done about our time. It was what, 3?
Yeah. What the heck is going on with that?
I mean, I had to get some sleep because I had to get up and get ready for this stream.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I had a hard time waking up this morning. I can't do what I used to do, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, I remembered you were on. Did I see Maritza up here a minute ago? Oh, there she is. Maritza.
Hello.
There you are. Well, it's
Where's
a
my
picture.
music?
It's a
Oh,
picture.
wait, I
anyway.
gotta do that again.
Oh,
Yep.
are we
Every
still
time I
doing
pop
that?
up.
Oh
Every
my
time I
gosh.
pop up.
But if you do that this time, you got to do an island factor, or some kind of island time thing.
Kalish.
All right, that's good enough for now.
Oh my God.
Well, you got to actually have something for
See
island
how
time.
disrespectful.
Oh my gosh, Mike.
I cut Vibes off on my intro because he has to be up here longer to get that. So
I was up longer, but then the phone froze up. Then I couldn't hear you or anyone else, so I had to hop off again.
Yeah. So Jimmy, what did you do today so far?
Nothing.
Had some coffee. I don't know if you drink coffee.
Yeah, I'm still having my coffee. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was watching a little pregame football on television while I woke up.
Man, I've been totally like not even thinking, for some weird reason, not even thinking about that yet. I've been
Well,
too
yeah.
preoccupied with work and stuff. I haven't even.
There's a
Right,
lot going
right.
on.
Yes,
Yeah.
there is. Yes, there is. Look what Amissa. Did she change her name?
Yes,
Yeah. Well, she said
Kalish.
I showed up and she said she was going to leave. Well, thank you, Amissa. I appreciate that. Gosh, people are starting to turn on me like I turn on them. That's not fun. Wait a minute. What's going
I
on with
know.
that? I think I'm a bad influence on people, Mike. I really do.
Yeah. It's I don't know.
I don't. Yeah,
I
I don't
deal
know.
with it.
But I can take it. That's the good part. I can
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Turn up this. Oh wait, yeah, I had my volume down. There we go.
Hey, last night when Garcia told us he was heading out tomorrow already to the C word.
Oh, he was joking.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
There's no
sure.
Because
way
Vibe
he
said
would be there
because
way early.
Vibe said that too. He was like, "I'll get there like Wednesday or Tuesday or something like that."
Oh, okay. Oh,
I
well,
was
I
like,
didn't
"Well, you
know.
guys you'll get a good parking spot, even though it
Yeah.
doesn't fill up anyway. It's a huge parking lot with a hotel, so
Well, I think your timing is pretty good when you guys are going. That's probably
Friday,
what.
we get there about Friday afternoon.
I
I
think
guess.
that's what. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what I would do.
Well, I didn't. If honestly, if I'd have realized and planned it, um, like it actually starts. Yeah, it's the whole day on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we leave
Right,
Monday.
right.
But I don't know. I would have maybe got there on Thursday, but I don't know. People
See,
are
I
going to be
thought
still
we were
showing up
leaving.
Friday.
I thought we were leaving originally Thursday night to get to be there Thursday night into Friday.
No, the hotel is like 3 p.m. on Friday for check-in.
Well, yeah, speaking of hotel, you got that too. That's an issue. The earlier you show up, the more nights you have to stay. What's that hotel running you? What did you end up paying for that?
Uh,
If you don't mind, I don't know.
no, it's Oh man, let's see. Oh wait a minute, I gotta look at more.
I mean, for me, that would be an issue. The cost of the
Well,
hotel.
who was it yesterday? I think it was about for Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. So 3 nights. It was like, oh man, it wasn't cheap, man. It was like 5, 6, something like that.
5, 6, what? $100
Yeah,
for the whole 3 nights?
yeah.
Wow, that's way cheaper than Depeche Mode in October.
Well,
Well, of course it is. Jason, yes, I did get my T-shirt. I mentioned it to you on some stream that you were on. Maybe you didn't see it, but yes,
no,
thank you so much for that.
yeah, that's cool. So Jimmy, I remember when Rico had his stream last night before Vibes. Who was it? Whip was he put on there? He's like, I got an extra ticket, and I got a fold out. I got a queen size fold out in
That count.
like
Mm-hmm.
in his
Uh
room. He
huh.
has in like another room.
Yeah, I saw that. I
Oh, you
saw that.
did? I was
Yes,
like,
I
oh
did.
dang, man.
I was there long enough to see that little comment. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But,
So did we ever figure out, I mean, I know people haven't talked about the Clash very much,
no.
but during the course of the conversation for the last 11 and a half months, how many people from the fish community are going roughly? Does anybody know that?
Man, for some weird reason, I don't know if like 70 or 90 is ringing a bell in my head. Like I don't. It sounds like I want to say there's a lot. Like there's more than last year.
Right, right.
More. So
Well, that to me would be the highlight of the whole event. Is just meeting, and like I said last night, Scully and I have discussed this. We know who we would be hanging out with. We would, we'd shake hands and hi, how are you? But there are a certain few people that we would really like to hang out with.
Oh, I'm pretty
by the-
sure. I'm sure we're hanging out with Garcia for sure.
Well, you probably
Well-
won't be able to avoid that. You know.
Well, yeah, I
And
mean,
Bob.
but over there, it's like we'll be just around the whole place. Like it's
Mhm.
you're
Right,
gonna
but
be hanging with people, then you're gonna
saying-
walk and do your own thing. But
Yeah.
Right, but he's saying that like there's gonna be like everybody will say, hey, what's up, blah blah blah. But then there's the people that you talk to the most is probably who you would like end up hanging out with more because those are the people you hang out with.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. So like it would be like who all in the chat is going to the clash again?
And by the way, Jason, you are one of those people that Skull and I would like to spend a few hours with.
He
Boy, did-
he asked
did
if
that
you got
sound
your
funny?
Jason asked if you got your T-shirt. Jay.
Yes, I did. I already answered that, Michael. Where were you?
Oh, I have selective hearing, so Maritza's told me that.
Well,
He does.
So and also Maritza, window
Thank you,
liquor
George.
number 5 put the porn stream that was funny, like from
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
I know.
Yeah.
But all we needed was Scotty's Cinemax music with that.
Oh
Oh
boy.
man. Yeah, that was man. And I he felt bad because like he clicked on it and it was just who would have known that would have popped up? Nobody would have known.
Yeah,
That's-
he said he was embarrassed.
it's not his fault.
No, it's not.
I was gonna, but I so wanted to tell him like towards the end. I so wanted as soon as it popped up, I wanted to say, "Hey Rico, thanks for reminding me to clear my browser history."
Oh my God.
But I didn't say it.
Look at
Yeah, he was so
Mexicali.
embarrassed.
Look what Mexicali said.
Yeah,
To
it's
me.
not his fault though. It's just you never know. You gotta be careful what links you click on. It
Yeah.
could happen to anybody.
I see what Mexicali wrote.
Yeah, what the heck is that all about, George? I like you too. Now, George is actually close enough to me geographically. If I ever wanted to save up a little gas money, I could actually drive down to his place. So
Yeah, that's
thank you, George, for the vote of confidence. I appreciate that.
Speaking of California, I'm gonna be there for like 2.5 seconds in December.
Is that right?
Yeah, but
And why-
when I say 2.5 seconds, literally 2.5 seconds. I'm be there on a Thursday and I'm gone by like
And
Monday.
you can
Monday, I'm gone.
you can hang out there longer if you want.
No.
No,
So why are you coming to California?
Because my friend from high school is getting married.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and that's in Anaheim.
Yes. In Anaheim. And she's having a pajama wedding. Don't
Oh
ask.
my gosh.
Pajamas
Dumbest
being
thing I've
wedding.
ever heard in my life.
That's different.
But whatever.
Hey, I mean, it won't cost much for as far as like what to wear.
Golly,
Well, she
George
says-
is he's just piling on. He told
yeah.
he told me to give him a heads up to make sure we're gone for the weekend. Wow.
That's pretty inviting.
Well, just leave the key under the doormat, okay? And I'll just make myself at home. All
Yeah.
right.
Check his mail for him.
Yeah. Check his mail. Make sure no one's breaking into his house.
Oh,
You
I'll
know.
take very good of this place while he's gone. Absolutely. Sure.
Feed
I
the
will.
fish.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Big Shrimp and he'll be there, and we got to bring his thing he won from the giveaway.
Yep.
And then Dee Dee, I think Dee Dee's supposed to. We got to bring hers. She won the painting, the bigger one on that piece
That's
of wood.
right. Yeah.
And who else? Like we had who else won something in that?
I don't know. You're supposed to be keeping up with that stuff, not me.
Jimmy, did you win something?
On your
I have it
your
written
show?
down.
I don't remember.
I have it written down.
I
Somewhere.
got the hand grenade turtle, but that's been a while.
Oh no, that was after this. It was after that.
Oh, okay, yeah. then
No,
I hadn't won anything before that.
here it is. I got it written down.
So who won stuff now?
Five got his. He won the T-shirt, the flower horn T-shirt.
I
That's
wanted
That's
to
the one.
win that.
Yeah. That's the
Said
one
Ginger
Garcia
won the
wanted.
3 turtle keychains. So that's who it was. The 4 people.
George, he did it again. I love
I
you,
love you,
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
You know you're welcomed anytime I'm not home. I turned George into a monster as well. Oh my gosh, he used to be so nice to me.
No, man, you're just corrupting everybody.
I know it's
Yeah,
terrible.
I don't know what's going on with that, Jimmy.
I don't know. It's okay.
But hey, you know what? It's between you and Maritza. It's bringing people to the stream. So
That's true. Yeah.
like if you both left, I think it would drop down to like 2. So
What are you at right now?
who, me?
Yeah,
You know where I'm at. Look.
I can't see.
He's
No,
in
I'm
Oh,
front
talking
of
I
about.
thought you said physically where am I located? I'm at 19.
Oh my god.
he's sitting in front of the broken clock.
Yeah, see?
It's not broken. He's too lazy to put a battery in it.
Yep.
We're stuck in time right there.
The same time.
Mhm.
I think what happened was
Window liquor. No, we haven't
lightning
found a
struck
bass
that
player
clock
for the
30
class.
years ago. And it hasn't worked since.
No, I bought that clock.
If anybody knows that
like-
movie reference.
I like that clock.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
cool.
bought that clock
It's
at
like
Farm Fresh.
as soon as you walk in the front door, it's like it's right there. It's like, wait, where's the front door? Right there, and then
Oh,
it's
okay.
like boom, right there.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I bought
Yeah.
that clock at Farm Fresh.
looks like you guys got a pretty cool house. I like that house from what I can see of it.
like the reason why we got this house was because before this we never owned like we never owned a house like because being in the Navy, you move around a lot, so rent and whatever.
Right,
Lived in
right.
military housing, and so we're like we took a list like what we want to look for: a house on a cul-de-sac, a good nice quiet-ish neighborhood.
Right.
So I was still stationed on a ship. I went out to sea for maybe like a week or so, I think, and she got with the realtor, and realtor showed her this place, and she was like,
No, you were gone more than a week.
"Was that? I don't know." Well, I was out to sea,
Yeah.
and when I got back, she's like, "We need to look at this house." So they came back, and we looked at it, and I was like, "Cool, it's nice." And I really wanted a 1-story, but this is fine. This will work. It's cul-de-sac, got a backyard, fenced in backyard, not a privacy fence. I kind of want a privacy fence though.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, it's got all the kind of checks in the boxes for what we wanted. And we've been here for about 7 years so far.
Okay.
Mike, why haven't
Yeah.
you given your mom the penguin painting yet?
Oh, because I'm a slacker. That's why.
Oh, okay. There's your answer.
Yeah.
I mean, can't get can't say anything worse than that. Well, you could, but yeah, I'll have to bring it over. If you use it as a coaster, flip it over to the other side, I guess.
Not a coaster.
Oh, Jorge thinks it is,
No, I don't know what's wrong with him.
and I'm sure he puts the mug on it that he won.
Probably wouldn't surprise
Yeah.
me.
We need to meet up. Jimmy, he said we need to meet up at a coast meeting. It's close enough for both of us. Back to lurking. And then the penguin painting, got it. And then DJ Guppy Fish says we're 100,000 miles away. Best flick I've seen in a while. What?
You're
A
getting
million miles away.
guilt trip. You're getting guilt tripped.
Donna,
So-
I'm
So
only your mother.
There's the
So-
guilt trip.
what? Oh yeah, I just
Oh.
seen it.
Moms are great.
Yeah.
Ah,
So you were talking about California, where's the cutoff line between Southern and Northern California? Like, where's that line? roughly?
Oh, I really don't know, Mike.
Hey Troy.
What?
I said, hey
Oh, Troy.
Troy.
Hey, what's up? Because I've always wondered, like, what's everybody's like, I'm in Southern California, but like, what's considered like after, like, what's the closest, like, the line, like, is it
Well, Maritza,
San
what do you
Francisco?
think?
Is that north or south?
Frisco would be northern, wouldn't it, Maritza? I don't know.
So Jorge put Bakersfield.
Well,
Maybe that's
Bakersfield's about 3 hours from me, north. I don't know, Mike. I've never really thought about it.
Hey, Maritza, I can't hear you. I can hear you
Uh-oh.
upstairs talking, but I can't hear you talking on the computer.
Oh my God. You can't
There
hear
you
me?
go. I can hear you now.
Below Fresno, I would say,
Yeah.
Okay.
is Southern California. That would be what I would.
Amisa put, Mike, do not ask that question, especially in California. You'll start a war.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm gonna say below Fresno.
Yeah. Hey, I was gonna ask Troy something real quick. So Troy, we're going to the Clash, and do you want me to try to see if do you put any like what is it, driftwood in any of your tanks? Because if like Rico's giving out driftwood from Lake, I think he lives right on Lake Erie area, so he collects a lot. He collects it, and if I can get to it before he gives it all away, if you want some, I can grab some few pieces if you want some of that. I don't know if you use them for your tanks or not, but if you do, I could get some and give it to you after we get back. Just let me know.
Right.
And Jimmy, do you want? Well, even if Troy wants some stickers, you guys want any stickers? I think you said you did, right?
Yeah.
Hey Jeff.
Yeah. Wait, who'd you say hi to?
Jeff.
Oh, okay. Jeff, what's up, man?
Hey, Jeff.
Wait, where's Jeff? There he is. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just trying to think of things I could get for people while we're up there. That's
I
all.
was really confused with Garcia last night with all those T-shirts.
Well,
Yeah,
he's doing the
selling them
iron-ons.
or is he giving them away? I'm confused.
Yeah, me too.
As far as I know, I don't know. He didn't really say, did he?
Troy said he doesn't use driftwoods. But stickers are good.
Okay. They have it because they have a table with like where people put their stickers up. So they did last year. So we'll grab some.
Oh yeah, I like I said, I really don't have that many. I don't.
So you definitely need some. Got it.
Yeah, that would
So
be nice,
Jimmy and
Mike.
Troy,
You gotta fill up that box,
I have to.
Jimmy and Troy
Yes,
need stickers.
Troy.
I have to-
Okay.
hey,
Yep.
at least I know where everything is at. It's in the box.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I gotta mute myself. Gotta yell at the cat.
I can hear you yelling at the cat from down here, probably. She's yelling at the cat because the cat's doing.
I tell you
something.
what, if you could see my fish room right now, you would not blame me for trying to keep things organized in a box because I have stuff scattered everywhere. I pulled everything away from the wall so I could paint,
Yeah.
So it's all piled up in the middle of the room right now.
Well, I mean, my stickers, they're sitting in a pile. I don't have them up like displayed or anything.
I think
You
I'm
know,
just gonna get like a bulletin board type thing and put them on that.
Yeah,
know?
you can like put it in a book, Mike. Like
Mhm.
put them in like 3-ring binder or something. And your mom said
Yeah.
that she does not have a sticker,
Yeah, and she's only your mom,
and she
so,
lives in the same town.
gosh.
Dang, Mike.
Oh gosh.
I'm just holding on to it
Black.
for her. That's all. Till she reminds
To
me about like 10 times. Nah, I had. In fact, when I've gone over there, they were in the car. I just forgot to get one out of the car. So Jay said he had stickers from when he was turned. See, that's awesome. He remembers from when I was turned to aquatics. So, and
Speaking of aquatics,
I still have that sticker on the back of my truck too. I haven't ever taken it off. And the website, our website is turntoaquatics.com. So once you name a website, I don't think you can change it.
If we have any moderators on, can you put the Turn to Aquatics website up, please?
Oh yeah.
Now, Mike, that's the sticker that I got from you way back when too, right? The Turn 2. It had to be. Yeah.
Yeah. I still have some left over.
It's in the box.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. Does anybody have my first stickers? I used to be Aquatic Action when I first started.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
But then I was like, I don't know.
John has.
What?
John from work still has the Aquatic Action sticker on his desk.
So back in my early videos, it has the logo on it, like when it comes up, you know.
I remember that.
I'm horrible at changing them. I changed it 3. It's like the third name.
It is the third name, but I like.
He tried to change it again, and I told him no.
No, I said what if I change it back to Turn to Aquatic?
And I said no.
No, I like Aquatic Universe. I do.
Because Aquatic Universe leaves it open to talk about anything that's water related.
Well, I tried to make it just Aquatic Universe, but that was kind of taken on YouTube and like recently, like not too people had videos. So I was like, I didn't want to put my Aquatic Universe because it's kind of selfish and it's not mine. So I put our Aquatic Universe. So it encompasses everybody.
I had a different name. As a matter of fact, that's why I don't use the email on Gmail for it. That's why I use my Yahoo email. I was originally JP's Fish Room, but there was another JP's Fish Room. Believe it or not.
Yeah. There's almost always another.
I mean, what the heck is that all about? So my Gmail is jpsfishroom@gmail.com. And I don't like using that because of that. So I'm just using my Dugout 16 that I've had since 1997.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's let me see if I have it. Banners. Let me see. So here, here's the new sticker. It's just like gonna pop up. So that's the new. Can you see it? That's the new one.
Let me see.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
That's the new sticker.
I do not have that one.
So I can send it. I have a stack, and they're like the 4-inch ones are like this big.
Oh well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Yep. So that's pretty cool.
I didn't say hi to some people in the chat. Our buddy Scully was in there earlier. Boy, he crashed last night, didn't he? He just gave up. He just couldn't stand it anymore.
Man, I was like when you guys were talking, I was like this. I was like,
yeah, you were going. You were going.
I was trying out. Yeah.
That's why I asked you about the saltwater tank, so you'd wake up.
Oh yeah. Worked for a little while, and I was like, okay.
There's Ian. Nice to see you, Ian. Lando's here.
So before you came up here. I don't know if you were listening, but we were talking about the. You said it was a 5 or I keep forgetting a 5 or 15 gallon tank that you want to try to maybe do.
It's a 15. It's the Fluval Flex 15, all in one.
Yeah, and I was asking Ian and whoever else, like if they had any advice as far as, on a budget, like a budget little
right
tank. So yeah, if there's something I didn't think about. But I got up this morning. I was like, do I have time to go down to try to get like some sand in the water? And yeah, but I went to the store, had to get some stuff, and then
Yeah.
I didn't make it. I got to do it. I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I do plan on doing that event.
I think the biggest challenge I'm going to have, Mike, is getting the salt water right. You know?
Yeah. The only way I know how to get the salt water right is if I have a refractometer.
I was going to ask you about that. I think I need to get one of those, right?
You know, have you seen it before?
I have not.
Okay, so I happen to have one underneath here, conveniently. And if there's another, this is the only way I really know. So let me move this camera down. So it's in a case. Mine's
Yeah.
like this. They're like 25, and it comes with the thing. And when I first saw this contraption, I was like, what is this thing? So, it has a little plastic cover. You hold it level, you take some of that water and you just let it sit there on this blue part. Slowly put that down. It has to spread out. And then you look through here and then you'll see, I don't know if you can see it through there. No, you can't.
Not really.
Sometimes you can't.
What do you see?
There's some numbers like, hang on. Let me see. Enough light right here. Let me look at this way.
What the heck? That is a weird contraption.
So on the left, it says at the bottom it says salinity, and then it has some range lines on the right and left, and it says it starts at 1.000 and it goes all the way up to 1.070. And you want it to be about, as you're mixing your salt, you want it to be about, I try to get mine about 1.0242224, right? So that's the salinity that you can calibrate it with this little top thing if you need to, and it shows how to do it. But that's how I measure the salinity. And the unit of measurement on this thing, it's like, don't even ask. I'd have to Google it, and it's something about gravity, blah blah blah, something. I don't know, but it's kind of but someone here might know. But I just look at the number on there. So I take a 5-gallon bucket, put the water in, take the salt. I have like a little plastic cup, pour it in, take a stick and stir it up, and put the water in the thing, measure it. If it needs more, I do that. So I mix it like in a bucket and then I pour it in. That's how I do it. But once you have it established, once you have the salt mixture right, and as your water evaporates, you just add regular water because, obviously salt don't evaporate. And you got to keep the water level up because if you let it keep going down, the salinity is just going to get higher with less water.
Right.
So, yeah. And one thing is, like, I didn't realize how fast water evaporates in tanks until I had a saltwater tank with the sump, because the water gets down where the return pump is, the water line, and then the air starts sucking and makes this noise with the return pump. So that's kind of annoying.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's that's the first thing. It's just establishing saltwater salinity level. That's all. That's the hardest part. That's not even that bad at all. Let's see. Yeah, I got to learn. Let's see. I got to go over a couple songs today because we have our practice at 6:00, and like each week, I guess the whole group's learning a couple songs.
All right.
So our show is mid-November. We have a show, and then mid-December we have one. So got to do that today also after the stream's over. It's you ever heard of who the Clash is, right? It's coincidence, not the Keystone Clash, but the band called the Clash.
Yeah, sure.
So there's a song in there that we have to learn. I Fought the Law, and the Law.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're learning that one. So pretty fun. I don't want to be the guy who didn't practice it and not know it at all when we get there.
Well, yeah, that wouldn't be good. No.
I got to practice for practice tonight. What do you use for testing? So, Jason, what do you use for testing salinity? I mean, that's what I use. I don't know if there's anything else as far as something else you're asking. Like, now I mean, I check. I have a master test kit to check pH levels, and then I use that for salinity. So that's what I use. That song was originally from Bobby Fuller and the Fuller Five. Okay, all right. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, that's the one that I remember.
Okay, I thought that's right. Yeah, we're just learning the Clash version of it, and then we have to learn. Let's see, the song "Breakfast at Tiffany's" from Deep Blue something. We have to learn that one, which I almost got that down.
I
And
remember
then
that one.
we have to learn "Word Up," not from Cameo, but from the Korn version, which is pretty fun. So, and I'm actually singing that one.
Oh boy.
I mean, I sang it last time. I just need to get. But see, the thing was, the microphone was on the stand and the cord was wrapped around the stand. So I was trying to take off the microphone and just kind of walk around stage and kind of do my thing. But it was taking too long. So I was like, dang. So I had to just kind of stand there and sing. And it was just really, it annoyed the crap out of me.
Oh, no,
yeah. So what, and I would love to set up a good quality recording of our show so I could show, people one of our shows that we do. But the thing is, man, it's like something I've learned when you try to record, when you set up either a GoPro or your phone or something, and you want to record a live band, it's so hard to do that because the quality, the videos, whatever, but the audio, it sounds horrible. And it brings down the quality of the vocals. It brings down the quality of the sound of the guitars and the bass. It's horrible. And it makes the band sound like they're not that good because the audio is just, you have to have a audio recording device and split it on both sides. And I think I have the stuff to do that. So next time I do that, I'm going to set this and I'm going to split it off in stereo recording.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully it works better. And then because I'd like to show people it,
Right.
on here. And she's like, actually play that funky music sounded good on the recording. Yeah. And then, yeah, I mean, Rachel singing, she's a good singer. I mean, for that. So,
Right.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to combine my two hobbies together if I could a little bit. In fact, Let me show you if I can. Let me try to bring up my phone. Bring this up. Bring up. Yeah, let me do that real quick.
Scully, are you going to do some shipping here pretty soon? I have to get together with Scully because we were going to wait until the weather was better. I'm going to get some stuff from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. For some reason, my Google never wants to stay signed in on my phone. I always have to re-sign into Google every time.
Huh.
So, yeah, it's a hassle. I don't know if it's just, I've tried to go in there and see if it was a setting or what, but it's annoying. All right, so let me come up on. I'm going to come up on StreamYard. Oh, who we got? Rainer.
Hi.
It's Rainer.
So let's feed the baby shark.
Oh, here we go. He's going to make me jealous again with all his good stuff.
Hey, the better stuff died yesterday in a freak accident.
What?
Yeah, my ribbon eel got after a power out in my pump.
Oh.
I had it for maybe 5 hours.
Dang.
Was a nice fish to have.
Oh my gosh.
So So you said there's a shark that didn't make it, or there is a shark in there?
No, my ribbon eel.
My gosh. I'm sorry
I
about
bought a blue ribbon eel, and yeah, after the power out, he swims up in the pump, and yeah, that stopped the pump with the eel inside.
Oh man.
And, hold on a second. Just putting my phone in here. There we go.
Oh, there he is.
How's that?
Well, there's two of you.
Well, I know. I'm so I can get up with my phone and go
I know.
show you. I hate doing this on the iPhone because back camera. Okay, here we go. So here's my little setup right here I got going on
Oh, okay.
with my webcam. And so anyway, and there's the cat.
Okay.
Cat. What are you doing? Huh? Okay, so here's what I'm getting ready. All this stuff right here. Bringing. I gotta set this up just to see if it makes sure it's have all the parts and stuff. And yeah, so I gotta do that eventually this week. There you go. You have a better view of stuff. I'll just leave that up.
Right.
Remove from stage. There we go. I'll just keep it down for a minute. But I just wanted to show that real
Hey.
quick.
Bamboo sharks are boring. They sit all day unless you feed them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nope, she doesn't
Yeah.
want krill.
Be cool to have a shark. Wait. Why is there an echo here? There we go. Okay.
I have to go get another cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
All right. So how many sharks you got in there?
Just one shark.
Okay.
The other two are catfish.
Oh, okay.
And
talking
two African moonies.
Okay, cool.
And she got
Oh my
rum
God,
delivered.
what's
I ordered a smaller cat shark, a Bali cat, not a bamboo
Okay.
cat.
Yeah.
So she gets to her friend. She's already sold, but she have to grow to 60 centimeters.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she gets eaten.
Dang, it'd be cool to have a tank with just sharks in it, like small. So is
Yeah.
that thing full size or is that still?
No, that's a baby. She's 14 days old.
Oh wow. Okay.
We get
How
it
big
now
is-
in week 3.
Yeah. How big can they get?
1 meter.
1 meter. Okay.
It's a manageable shark, but the Bali cat shark, it's half of the size. So 50 centimeters. Adult.
Gotcha.
That's
Yeah,
why I
that's
ordered
cool.
them, but didn't want a big shark.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. You got all this cool. All these cool fish.
Yeah. Hey, with time, you swap to fish what you're interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Even when others say it's a boring fish, like him.
What kind is that?
That's clone trigger. Grouper.
Okay. Grouper.
Humpback
Okay.
grouper.
Grouper.
Today
Yeah.
we feed krill.
What size tank is that you got there?
130 liters. It's my
Okay.
quarantine tank.
Okay. Yeah.
He
Let's
has
see.
to stay 3 weeks. Then he can go in the big tank, in the 300
Gotcha.
gallon. Hey, the anemone also eats.
Yeah. It's pretty active right now.
Yeah, while feeding always.
So yeah. So how often you got to feed them?
I feed daily.
Okay. Yeah.
But just a little bit. In this tank, I only got a small skimmer, so normal size portions.
Yeah. I want to eventually, like, if I do another saltwater, I want to get some. Yeah, I want to get something different, like a different type of like. So I have a 40 breeder that I just took down, and I added those fish to this tank
Yeah,
because they're good to be all together. But
that's switch
I'm
tanks.
trying to think what else what other kind of saltwater fish could I put that won't that's I'm trying to say here.
Hmm,
Like what do you think could be good for a 40 breeder saltwater with just live rock, no corals?
clownfish.
I mean, I already have some in here, but like as far as fish that can't go with these, you know what I mean?
Fish, but have to go with corals.
Or
Why
they
not?
have to go with corals. Like how
Hmm.
big do you think a what is it? A lionfish is too
The
big for a
bird's rare.
40 breeder?
Lionfish will eat everything what you got in this tank. A normal one, but when you get a dwarf one, usually works even in a reef tank. Or you get a miracle bass, marine betta. Is that what you call it in the US?
The what?
Uh, the miracle bass. It's the marine betta. It's a bass. Get this long. It's black with white dots. Or you
Okay.
could do Alabra cichlids.
There's your yellow
Would
tang.
be as the small one.
Hey Steven, what's going on? Yeah.
But yeah, or Mandarin.
Yeah, I was told if I ever wanted to get like a Mandarin goby, like I don't know, like other people, and
Or
I collect to see what a whole bunch of people say have as far as if I want to get a Mandarin goby, like how big, what size
oh,
tank
there are
they
a
should
bunch
be
of
in.
different gobies out there, even in the Mandarin species, what you can
Yeah.
get. Red ones, dragonets.
Mm-hmm. And they would be
There are a
good for
lot of
like a
them.
40, like a
Eh,
40. I know they're small,
Tanks
but
can't be too big for a fish.
hmm
When you got a lot of copepods and small
right.
things to eat,
Yeah.
or get a captive bred one, it's the best way what you can do. Will eat flakes, will eat everything. And it's not so finicky to get on prepared food.
Mm. Yeah.
Or the my yellow cichlid is always hiding. Or what you also could do would be engineer gobies. They don't swim very much, but they dig a lot.
Mm. I always like those. What is it? Those the ones
I got
that
a pair
filter
back
the
there.
sand out their gills, like the
Yeah,
diamond gobies.
yeah, a bit.
Those are always kind of interesting to watch.
Yeah, but they'll be always in the rock like a eel.
Ah, okay, yeah.
What else?
Show
It's
me the
hard in the
water.
40.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What else? Yellow watchman gobies
Mm-hmm.
or a hawkfish.
Yeah, I got one. I got one in here somewhere. Just chilling, staring,
Hmm.
perching somewhere, probably. Yeah.
See, I really like the look of that saltwater tank, Mike. That
Ooh, it looks
if,
like crap now, actually.
no, it's about Mike's. Yours looks like
Oh,
crap.
Mike's
Yeah,
is
yeah. Yours is crap, Rainer. Yeah.
got a lot of fish.
Well, it looks natural though. You
I
know.
Yeah.
like the yeah. You got a lot of cool things going on in there too. You know, like
Yeah.
I mean, nature isn't squeaky clean, right?
No,
So
it isn't. Hey, everyone say you can't have a trigger and some hermits.
yeah, everyone is wrong.
so
Yeah.
just to put that into perspective, how big is that hermit crab shell?
Okay.
Dang. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's wait for him to come out.
Yeah, I think I remember like he came out there last time.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
always takes a few seconds.
Yeah.
I got him almost for 5 years.
Okay.
Well, that's great.
I keep seeing that yellow tang, man. I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah, you and that yellow tang.
$300
You know.
upwards.
That's
Wait,
it.
I wait for for a small
That's it?
one.
That's for yellow tang 300. That's from where I'm seeing. That's pretty good deal, I guess. from
Yeah,
what
they
I've
got
seen.
cheaper in the last few months. In
Yeah.
they doesn't got cheaper in the US.
No, they're like
That's the
500.
funny thing.
Yeah. There he is. It's like, is it cool to come out? Wow. That's crazy. That's probably the only like.
Ow.
Oh, it got you.
Yeah.
Oh, I see that too. Man. There's yep.
He
See,
got
you
now
got,
a size where it starts to hurt.
See, it's like you got like all these fish that like you have together that people usually say, oh, you can't put that with that, you know. But they seem to be doing
Yeah.
pretty well. They
No,
seem to be doing pretty well.
fish-wise, yeah, you can put a lot together when the tank is big enough.
Yeah.
Hey, I started my tank out with just the silver moonies. I wanted as a kid a swarm of them. They always were too big for my tanks.
Yeah. So okay. So Steven
Steven,
wrote.
yeah,
Oh, you got
Steven.
to it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just saw it too. How often does the hermit crab need to upgrade his shell?
When they are small, more often, but it's a big shell for him.
Yeah.
It's an oversized one.
Yeah,
So
I got a whole bunch of shells sitting down here in this corner.
I
That
got a bigger one already for him, but he thinks he's too small for that.
yeah.
I got 50 to 20 shells in this tank, so he changes sometimes when the other one gets to algae dust on the outside.
Oh, okay.
When it gets too heavy for him.
What do
That's
they
my
like
guess.
to What do they like to eat?
Scraps, everything what's left over.
Oh, okay.
Fish that are stupid enough to sleep on the sand.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Yeah.
everything what he can get.
Yep.
So you really don't specifically feed him then. He just
No,
okay.
I broadcast feed my whole tank, so everyone can get a piece.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. Hey, that's his other shells. 2 of them.
Okay.
Last time he had that one on.
So is it like a guessing game? You never know where he's at?
No, you see him move. And he's
Oh.
usually on the rocks.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And the shells usually lay on the sand,
I
usually
got
upside down like that.
All right.
Here's another one.
So yeah, I had a Mandarin Goby one time for it wasn't very successful.
Yeah,
I was learning. It lasted for maybe like maybe a couple months. I was like, damn, you know.
that would be the engineer goby. They get about 30 centimeters and get old.
Yeah.
Got a pair of them. They breed in this tank, but I can't catch the youngs.
Right.
So, let's hop me. I hop off. I have to charge my phone again.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Nice seeing you, Rainer.
Yeah, he's got some cool stuff, cool fish, and
Oh, yeah.
like when he was up there before, he took us on a tour. Remember, and he kept showing like different tanks, and I was like,
Oh,
man,
yeah. I know. I got jealous big time.
I know, me too.
And
me
he's
too.
acting like it's no big deal. You know.
It's like I just took my 40 breeder down and combined all the fish into here, right? And now it's like I see his stuff, and I'm just like, man, I want to get ideas and you know something cool and different. But
Well, I know you kind of joke around with Maritza. You have an empty aquarium somewhere, right? That you could set up.
oh yeah,
Well,
yeah.
when are you gonna do that?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure like where because I have two up. I got two. I got a 20, a little 21 with a couple electric blue Acara juveniles. They're when they get bigger, they'll go into the 65 that's upstairs.
Yeah.
And then like a glowfish that's been hanging around since forever,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, and once they get big enough, I'll take that tank down. And then, but I don't know, man. It's like with the saltwater, I need to go to if I go, go to one of the local fish stores and just look and see what they got. Be like, yeah, that'd be cool to have like something I can't have with these fish, something that I've never had before.
Right.
Like,
Right.
but a trigger fish would be way too big to put in a 40 because, you see
Did
all
we
those
ever
bigger fish in small tanks at the fish store. So,
did we ever decide what small fish I could put in that 15 or not?
what I would do, and because you got a couple options, I would probably either go with maybe like two clownfish, right? Or a 15-gallon. You know, you have a few options. You can go with they have blue green. You can get a blue green chromis, a couple of those, or
See, everybody does clownfish. I'd like to do something different.
but the thing about clownfish, the reason why I like to look at clown, like they're different. Like they kind of, when they swim and they kind of sit on the sand a little bit, they kind of have this little like thing where they kind of squirm a little bit, you know. And it's different. It's kind of interesting to watch,
Oh, okay.
and
Okay.
they're more fluid like when they swim. To me,
So they're fairly active, is what you're saying?
yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They are, and having two of them is a good. In my opinion, you don't want to have more than like say two in a tank because, that's just I can sit here and say that's the standard policy. I mean,
Right.
we'll say
Well,
like, you know,
I like their color. I think they're very pretty fish
well,
as
yeah,
well.
because I have one that's orange and white and a little bit of black, and I have one that says black and white. It used to be orange, but changed to black for some reason.
Yeah.
So,
And they're
you
fair.
know,
They're very reasonably priced as well, I would assume.
it depends if you get them smaller. Yeah,
Well,
cardinals.
yeah. Well, I would be
Cardinals are
getting.
sweet too. Jeff said different types of cardinals. You know, you can get those too. There's a whole bunch of small ones.
Yeah, I think because I'm probably gonna try to do that probably around the first of the year. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
So I need to start researching what I want to get. I'd like to get some live rock like you recommended, but man, I tell you, that's
Let me try to bring this camera close so you can see a little
if
bit
somebody knows any online store that has reasonably priced live rock, I would appreciate that. It has to be online. I don't have anything near me to go get it.
better. Yeah. Let me move all this so I can see the flaps a little bit closer.
But yeah, I think since it's kind of a different type of tank, I won that on the Fish Family Christmas last year.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. And I wanted to do something a little different with it,
Yeah.
And I've already got it set up, running in my closet. You can see it from my camera. And I thought it would look nice sitting there in the background.
I do. Where am I at here?
And what salt did you recommend me getting?
With salt? I don't remember what brand.
Yeah.
They have. I mean, I can't remember the brand. Is it carrot? No, I don't. It's not a carrot sea salt brand. I can't remember the brand name. I threw the box away already. You talking about for? You said sand or salt?
Salt.
Oh, I don't remember the brand name. It's just like
Well,
some kind of. It's they have reef salt. Then they have like salt that you can get, which I don't know if there's really any difference.
Well,
you might be able to send you some. I was talking to somebody else.
it's a simple question, and you gave me a very complicated answer, Michael.
I
Thank
did.
you for that. Yeah, you
I like
did.
to do that. I like to complicate things.
I just want to I could get all the supplies ahead of time,
Yeah,
as I can afford to buy it. That's what I want to do.
I'm no help to Jimmy. That's what Maritza said.
Yeah, well, Maritza, that's how Mike does things,
Yeah.
Ah. Ah.
I haven't even been looking at chat lately.
I haven't either. As a matter of fact, I'm I'm looking at another page completely, reading about some other stuff.
Big shrimp and reef crystals form work fine for me. I've never spent a big bucks on expensive stuff. That's it, Jimmy. Okay, that was for you. You don't need live rock, but it's nice to speed up the cycle. Okay, Ian was saying that you don't need live rock, but it's nice to speed up the cycle.
Well, yeah, I'm just talking about kind of setting up a basic little saltwater tank. I mean, just to experience keeping a saltwater tank is basically all it is. So
Yeah,
it's nothing groundbreaking. It's just it's something I want to try.
yeah. I mean, I could sit here and stare at saltwater tanks all day.
Well, yeah, that one you have,
Over
I could
freshwater
definitely,
tanks.
I could sit and take a nap in front of that tank. I could.
Because I've looked, I'll sit there and look close at the rocks and see like what's growing on them. And I've actually seen little crustaceans walking around the rocks. I didn't even know that were there.
Okay,
Yeah.
Scully said Instant Ocean is the beginner brand.
Instant Ocean for the salt. Okay, that sounds familiar. I think that's probably what
I've heard of that, Scully. I have heard of. I think we've talked about that too, Scully.
I've always used live rock though. Yeah, I mean it's the best. Ian said I've always used live rock. Me too, because it just looks. I mean it looks natural and there's a lot of just surface area on it.
Now, what am I looking at in your tank? What is all that in there, Mike? What's all the hardscape?
I got different, just a lot of different types. I mean, I don't know, this specifically. Like, this is a different type. See, the red ones, from what I'm told, that color is not natural. That's somebody they did that color, like paint. I don't want to say painted it, but it's not a natural color for that rock. And some of these with the arches, I don't know if you can see kind of like the arch outline. Those came with a rod. You could stack those into an aquarium. You can make this cool looking tower of just like branched off rock.
Is there any live?
I spread them out though.
Do you have any live rock in there?
No, this is live rock.
It's all of it. Rock. Oh, it's all live rock. Okay.
Because everything, you get stuff growing on it, and that's the live part. That's what makes it live. But you get back the bacteria. You get just organisms growing on the rock itself.
Okay.
So that's why.
I guess what I'm saying is I don't even know what the heck the definition of live rock is.
That's basically it. Like, you could take this rock. If you like, I've taken live rock whenever I've toured tanks down saltwater, and I've stored them. And they would just, nothing, no fish were or anything, but like I would just clean it off and let it store it up dry for a while. And then I had my 55 set up in my garage for a while, and I just let it sit in there, and I put stuff in there and let it just kind of rebuild its liveness.
Okay, so are you saying I could just get decorative rock to begin with?
I would say, like, I don't see why you couldn't. I mean,
it's a 15. I'm not going to need that much,
right? Like if you were here, I would give you any of these, like, to put in your tank, like to use.
Well, maybe we ought to just do that, Mike.
I could do that.
I would take one rock from you to start off.
Yeah, I mean, because I got plenty in there,
Yeah, I mean, that would be terrific, and then I could get some other stuff to mix in. But to get one live rock from you, that would be fantastic.
Yeah,
Gosh, I just keep taking stuff from you, Mike.
That's all right. I think I got a little bit too much in here anyway. I want to open this up a little bit for just have some more bare spots of sand.
Well, that would be great. I need to get together with you on that when I set it up, and I'll send you the money for the postage because I'm not taking anything free from you anymore. I'm not going to do it. I have my pride.
It's all right. If I can help you start up your tank, that'd be cool.
Yeah, well, and again, that would be something from you. I would appreciate that.
And it would just come straight from here. Now, within the shipping, you'd have to pretty much restart because nothing would on the rock would actually be able to. I don't know. Like if I could have it in a bag,
Well,
have
yeah,
it sent out there, and keep that
put it in.
moisture, and it
I
should be okay.
Be what, a couple of days, 2-3 days, whatever,
I
whatever.
would imagine like if wrap it in some newspaper and put it in a bag, like a plastic thing, sealed up in a box. I mean, if anybody here on chat has experience with that, like mailing out a piece of live rock, if the bacteria, if it would stay okay, either way it would.
And, yeah, even if it didn't, it would, it would regrow, I'm sure,
Yeah,
in
it
time.
would.
And Scully says he's used lava rock. I have some big chunks of lava rock in a box. How about that? It's in a box, Mike. Everything I have is in a box. Yeah, I've had that for a long time. I haven't really figured out what to do. I could put one of them in there along with yours. Why not?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's not going to take much. I mean, my gosh, it's only, let me think. Shoot, that thing doesn't look more than maybe 15, 16 inches wide.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
like a cube. It's like a cube with the flex front,
Yep. And then Ian said all you need is one rock. Put it right there in the middle with the sand around it. That would look pretty cool.
Well, sure it would. Yeah.
See, now I want to see. Now you got to do it so we can see the progress on it as it goes.
Well, hey, like I said, it's ready to go. I mean, I just got to. Right now, the next thing I have to get is the salt, obviously, and I have to get one of those goofball meters thingies. Why don't they just have it print out on the top in a little window or something? Why you got to look in it like a telescope? What's that all about?
I don't know.
Is that how they make them? I mean, are there different models, or is that pretty much it?
That's the only mont type I've seen. Now I don't know if there's any. It would be cool. Maybe they have it where you could just these little paper tabs. If you put it in there in the water and
like my blood tester.
Yeah, and it could go to a certain shade of color to let you know where it sits at. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. And what's it called again?
A refractometer.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, let me look that up just for refractometer. Okay. Yep. There they are on Amazon.
How much do they say they are?
There's one for 18, one for 20. There's one for
40.
I'll
tell you what.
They're not that much.
I'll tell you what, if I could find somewhere around here I actually have two of them. And I could send it out and you could use it if you need to.
Well, there you go. Again, sending me stuff. I'll tell you.
Because I literally have it here somewhere. I don't use it because there's a guy around the corner from my house who he literally gave me a bunch of stuff because he had a reef tank for like 30. He was in it for like 30 years and he's got out of it and he gave me like this was his. So I have one around here that I can send out to you if you want to use it.
Well, on Amazon, they're only like 15 to 20 bucks, and there's a bunch of different kinds of them. So, it's not that big a deal. I can afford that. So,
Stead dosing fertilizer. Oh, they're talking to each other, but yeah, it's cool. I mean, I wish I could have one. I want to put one in my bedroom. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But I probably won't. Like I'm hardly in there during the day anyway. I'm just busy doing other stuff. So
Right.
Jimmy, do you need to send you some? Oh, Ian's like, do I need to send you some corals when you get set up? He's asking if you want to have some corals.
Well,
What are some
hey,
easy, like, you know, like
well,
easy
sure,
corals?
Ian. That would be something from you that I could have. Yeah.
There you
Of-
go.
He's up the coast from me, and I'm in California. He's in Oregon, and that's just a little trip down the highway.
Yeah.
I'd get that in 2 days easy.
So Jeff said, Mike, when I'm ready, what do you say? It jumped. Dang it, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Send me a scoop of sand from the ocean near you and maybe a small rock.
See, okay, see, now we started it now, Mike. See what you did? See, I'm telling you. Well, I make my own sand. I live in the desert, and I wash it and sift it and wash it, and it turns out to be beautiful sand. I have that in a lot of my tanks.
Okay,
So
yeah.
that's not an issue at
And
all.
that's no joke too. You know how much money you save on like substrate?
Oh yeah,
Oh
I
God.
I know
Like
I have.
what I paid for, which I could have just went out to the beach and scooped up the substrate. Like I could have done that, but I went out and bought the Carib Sea.
Right.
I could have, and because I wanted it quick, I wanted it. It has the bacteria and stuff, all that stuff. But I could have went to got as much sand as I wanted. you know.
Right. Right.
So
Yeah,
I don't
sand
know.
is no problem for me. None at all. And then for the black, I have black sand in some of my tanks. I just got that stuff from Harbor Freight. The
Oh, the black diamond.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, and that's really cheap and it's really nice sand. It really is.
yeah. I've
Got
heard
to
that.
do it. Got to do a little rinsing, a little sifting here and there, but I
Mhm.
like it. I like it a lot.
Yep. What was it? It was that. Oh, got it. What's that store? Tractor or something? Tractor Supply.
Tractor Supply, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And we actually have one of those here in town, and that's where I got it.
Okay. 'Cause you said Harbor Freight.
Oh, I said Harbor Freight. That's right.
yeah.
We got one of those too. There you go.
Yeah.
I always
I've
get
never.
those
We
two.
have one, but I've never been inside there yet. I
I
keep saying I'm
always
going to
get
go
those.
and get some cheap tools.
Yeah, I always get those two mixed up. But yeah, yeah. Of all the stores we have both of those here,
Yep.
but no pet shops.
Damn.
That's the killer.
I know. It's like I'll see these videos. People be like, "Yeah, we got to drive like an hour or 2 hours to get to a fish store or whatever,"
Yep,
and I'm like, "Damn, that sucks."
it does suck. It
I know.
really sucks. Yes, it does.
Man, you would go crazy out here.
I know I would. I
You'd be
know I
like, "Where
would.
they all at? Let's go."
Oh, I could spend hours just going around town, going to the pet stores.
Yep.
And I wouldn't even have to buy anything. I just like to look at them. It has been 20 something years since I've been in any kind of a pet shop.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I've discussed this before on other shows. A PetSmart or a Petco would really do well in this town. I know it would.
Yeah.
People are starving for that. I don't know why they won't bring one in.
You think they would have one because people have pets,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That don't
We
make
get
any
all
sense.
kinds of goofy fast food joints in this town, but we don't have a pet store.
How many? So your town is there another town close by to your town, or you have to drive a ways to get to the next town?
Well, I'm about 6-7 miles outside of Ridgecrest, and that's technically what the town that I live in.
Oh, okay.
And then right down the highway is a town called Inyakern. That's a smaller town. But as far as a major town goes, that would be Lancaster, and that's about 90 miles away.
Oh my god.
And Lancaster has everything.
So how did you like? I mean, don't mind me. How did you end up out there from in that specific location in California, like 90
It was
miles
out.
away
It
from?
was out here to hook up with my lady Pat.
Okay.
Yeah, and her son works at the Navy base here, so she was here with him, and
There's
that's
a
why
Navy base there.
there's a naval base in the desert. Yes,
I mean, I've seen that before, but
it's a weapons base. They produce weapons.
yeah. What's oh man?
Yeah,
Look,
we're
it's
always
not.
we're hearing explosions all the time around here.
It's not Lemoore, is it?
No, he was there for a time though, but this is Ridgewood, China Lake. It's called.
China. Okay. Yep. I know exactly. Okay.
Yep.
China Lake. We've gotten. Yep. A lot of our armament and all that stuff for our ships come from China Lake.
That's correct. That's what they do. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yep.
He used to be one of the testers. I forget the actual name of the job. But now he is in charge of cyber security at that
Okay.
base. He got a big promotion.
That's cool.
And I actually, I had to do a background check just because I was his stepdad.
Mm.
He told me to behave myself during the test. Oh, God.
Oh man.
But see, I had to have a security clearance when I was in the Army, so I know all about that stuff.
Yeah. When I retired, I had to get a. I think my security clearance still carried over. I still had because it was good for like 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, so I had to get that redone.
Yeah, he's got a pretty important job.
Yeah.
He's
Yep.
very interesting what he does.
Man. It's yeah, I just looked up China Lake and it's no joke. It's out there in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Dang.
Yeah. On Tuesdays, we get a lot of jets flying over. I always enjoy seeing the jets.
So there's an what is that? Edwards Air Force Base. Okay. Well, south, pretty ways.
I swear one day there was a couple flew over so low, I actually waved at the pilot
Yeah.
and he dipped his wings for me.
Oh man.
That was so cool.
Dang.
And I'll
So
tell
you're
you,
like-
the house was shaking. I mean, it was shaking.
Man, so you're out. I'm looking on the map. See Death Valley National Park.
Yep. I'm in the desert, Michael. I wasn't joking.
Well, you're only like I don't know, a couple hours from Vegas.
Yeah, and I haven't been there yet. Got to make a trip there.
You got to make a trip there just to see it. You know, it's
Yeah.
like it's yeah,
It's worth it.
it's worth it just to see. Like I'm not a gambler, so but it's still fun there just to
Oh
go.
yeah. Oh, I'd probably take, $50 to gamble, and when it's gone, it's gone.
Be
You
sit-
know,
be sitting at like those penny slots or whatever. I mean,
that's
know?
what I would do.
that's what.
Sure.
Yeah, if Maritza goes there, like that's if she does, that's what it is slots. Like
That's what my mom used to do in St. Louis. She would allow herself $50, and when it was gone, it was gone, and she had a great time. She just, she really enjoyed doing that.
yeah.
So yeah, I know my limits. I don't spend money I don't have, but it would be fun, and you never know, you might hit a little jackpot once in a while.
Yeah.
But I have very little disposable income. But for a good time, sure, why not?
Or you could just save it up and go to the Clash sometime.
Like I said, it's all about money. If I ever had the money, I would do it.
Yeah.
And you know what, Mike? If I really wanted to do it, I could. I could save up, not touch it, leave it alone, put it off to the side, act like it's not even there, and I could do it. I know I could. So one of these days, you never know.
Yeah.
The hotel thing, that would, that
That's the, yeah.
like the Fishtoberfest that Kenny and Ian and
Hmm.
those guys go to. Kenny already said I could stay at his house.
Yeah.
So that is really doable if I wanted to do that one.
Yeah. It's up in, what, Oregon?
Yep, up in Portland.
See, I never, that's one of those states I've never been to. It'd be cool to go visit though. Oregon, Washington, yeah, Idaho. Never been there.
But a lot of the fish family doesn't go to that one because it's all the way out here,
Yeah, you think they would have more, especially on the West Coast. You think they would advertise more like fish events out there? I mean,
Well-
Fishtoberfest. Yeah, I hear about that one quite often.
Right.
But you think like in California, and maybe there is. I just don't know if they have huge
There-
fish events.
There's really not that much. There's not.
Yeah, and that's kind of crazy.
But like I said, if I really wanted to go to a show and made a plan, I could do it.
Yeah,
I could do it.
yep, man. But West Coast is lacking. Yeah, it is. All the what is that? Aquashellas are over furthest west is what, Texas.
Yeah, see, that's the one that I'm probably most surprised at is Aquashella. But maybe I don't know. They're having one in Florida, and that's on the coast. I was
Yeah,
thinking maybe they don't want it to be on a coast. Well, Florida is a coast, that's for sure.
So I looked it up on the map, and the one in Daytona is like if you were to look at Daytona, there's like the mainland part, and then there's like a big, huge like peninsula that's
Right.
that runs along it, and then that's like the strip of the beach, and it's literally on that across the street. There's the hotels that are on the resorts on the water.
Right.
So it's across the street, literally from the beach. So, and
But then again, too, I think people are drawn more to Florida than they are California. I just think they are. So,
yeah, I mean, I probably, yeah.
well, for you, yeah.
I mean, I grew up there, so
Yeah. Well, I've been to Florida. I was in Panama City about 15 years ago, and that's that's more or less a tourist attraction these days, I guess. But
yeah, I've never been to Panama City, but sure it is. Yeah, yeah. So I'm almost tempted. It's like when we go down there in that weekend, it's kind of like we got to drive from here. It's probably gonna be about 12, 14 hours or so
right.
drive, and that's a long drive. It'd been so much easier just to fly, but it was so tempting to like just keep going from Daytona Beach,
Right.
I-4 past Orlando and down to like Tampa, Sarasota on the west, on the other side of the state, and then like drive down to show her where I grew up at. So Marit's never been to my area. I've been to hers. She showed me in Anaheim where she grew up. She never been to my area, but I wouldn't even recognize. I haven't been there, and it's probably since the '90s. So I'm pretty sure it's built up a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And down further down there, you got I think somewhere down there, Garcia's down there somewhere. Wardo's down there somewhere. So, and then I know what is it, Mike Florida Fish Rat, he's up north more, like where the where Florida like goes up and curves over where that hurricane they almost got hit at, or they
Yeah.
almost hit him. That I kind of figured out where he was at by where he said the hurricane was hitting it. So that's way up there in like the, I don't know, I call it like the little armpit of Florida, like the how it curves around. Yeah. So Florida's cool, but it's just I don't know, got a lot. It's so humid. It's got a lot of hurricanes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember the humidity. Oh boy. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
that's the part I don't miss. Like I like the weather where I'm at better. It
oh
gets hot
sure.
here. It can get up and it gets to like 100, but humidity's not quite as bad. And we actually it gets nice and chilly in the wintertime, which I like. I like cold weather.
Yeah, I would think that your area is pretty nice. I think I would like that weather-wise. I don't mind the cold in the winter. I don't mind. And your summers aren't that bad, right? Not really.
Yeah. I mean, it can get warm. It gets warm. Hell, I mean, whenever we were up in North Chicago area for about 4 years, in the summertime, it'd get hot up there too.
Yeah.
We're right on Lake Michigan. And I'll tell you what, people up there call it the beach, right? It's
Uh-huh.
along Lake Michigan. But it's, being freshwater, it was so weird going to the beach, a freshwater beach, and it looked just like a beach. It's like, because it's so, like Michigan's so big, they got the shorey stand,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's just, but it's fresh water. It just, it blew my mind how
Yeah,
weird that was.
that is
But
weird.
how
Yeah,
cool how much better it was.
right. Right.
So yeah, that's the only good thing. That's the only good thing about that area. I don't know. You ever been to Chicago?
Oh yeah, many times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, many times.
Yeah. Not. We went out to been to what, Soldier Field out there.
Yeah.
Saw a preseason game with they were playing the Eagles like years ago.
Yeah, I just saw it from the outside. I never went to an event.
Well, they were giving free tickets away at the for like active. This was years ago, back when I was active duty. I was like, I'll go. So we take the train from the train station in Great Lakes, Illinois, where like a lot of Navy are at, and get off at the last stop, Union Station in downtown Chicago, and we're out there's a group of us, me, Maritza, and like 4 other people from my job with who they were with, and we're like, okay, now we need to get because it was a long walk to the stadium.
Right.
So what pulls up is a stretch limo Dodge Charger, right? And we asked them, how much is this per person? I think it was like it wasn't expensive at all. Like it was just, I don't know if it was like 15 per person or something like that to get there.
Okay. Okay.
We're like, all right, that's cool. Let's do it. So we get in there and there's like a little bar and I'm like, this is a good way to get to the game, So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, we had some drinks in there. This is back in 2013, 14, something like that. 14, early,
Okay.
yeah, or
Okay.
late preseason 14. So no, 13, sorry. And yeah, so we get to the game. It was just arriving in a stretch limo Dodge Charger.
Wow.
It was
That's cool.
it was cheap.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that was pretty cool. So let's just think this. Let's just pretend if let's just say if you had decided to at some point move away from that area where you're in, right?
Uh-huh.
Just use your imagination, like where would it be? Like, and do you have like an idea where you would possibly could go to, like would want to go to relocate.
Wow.
If you had, if you ever decided that, or you had the opportunity, just to be around more, facilities, stuff that you would need,
Yeah, well, yeah, I didn't put much thought into that part of it, did I? That's a good question, Mike. Well, part of me would probably want to be back closer to my sisters again
Yeah.
while we're all still around, you know. So
Yeah.
it might be back in the Midwest somewhere, at least within driving distance of when I could see them when I wanted to. I kind of like where Ed is at in Tennessee.
Yeah. That's a nice area.
Yeah,
I like it too.
yeah.
Yep.
So maybe there. I mean, I could drive to St. Louis from there, you
Yeah.
know. So maybe there.
Like
Maybe.
there's a lot either direction from there. There's quite a few
Yeah,
places to go.
yeah, yeah. He seems to get around pretty good from where he's
Hmm.
at. So yeah, I think that might be it.
There you
Yeah.
go. Yep.
And I mean, if Ed likes it, it must be okay. 'Cause he's
Right?
pretty picky about things.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, it's a pretty good area. So you should do that.
Oh yeah. Let me put that on my list of things to do this year.
So just hold off on the saltwater tank and put that on the top.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, can you imagine me moving all this stuff though, Mike? Come on. Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, I am lucky. There's only one, the 90 is the biggest tank I have. So, it's not that bad. But still,
Yeah.
you know.
So I was actually thinking, I'm not probably going to do it, but a thought crossed my mind was to sell the 150 and move this. No, this would stay where it's at. And get something a little bit smaller than the 150 to put there,
Yeah.
maybe like another 120 or something. Because reason why is because this stand that comes with it, there's no
Yeah.
beam in the back in the middle. It's just opened up because where it's sitting at my 150, my central AC, one of the return vents is right there, and there's a wooden on the stand. There's a wooden beam that goes, and I have like this much room to open it up and change the filter. And it sucks.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
So, and if I ever have to have people come over and clean the ducting, I got to move that whole tank.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I mean, reality wouldn't take me too long to do, but it's just a hassle,
Right.
And I don't know, just kind of downsizing from the 150 to the 120 in that spot. And Ritz was like, nope, you got to attach to those fish. I was like, all right, hopefully the tank doesn't start leaking, and.
Yeah.
But no, I check all the seams on it, make sure there's no like worn out silicone or something. Because that's everybody's biggest fear, if you have a big tank and
Well, sure.
one day you're not home and it starts leaking on your floor, man.
Yeah, like Vinny.
Yeah. Oh, what happened with him? He had that. He had so did that start a fire?
Well, the fire was before that.
Oh, okay.
The fire was, his electrical, however he had his lights and heaters hooked up, that's what started the fire. And then a few days later, one of his big tanks drained out while he was at work.
Oh, man.
Can you imagine that? Oh, my God. And of course, all his fish were dead.
Yeah.
That's the worst part, of course.
Well, I always imagine if we actually had a hurricane hit us, I'm about 10, 11 miles in, maybe 12 at the most, inland from the shore. And I think what I would have to do, since I got the flower horn, which is in the 110, I got the 150 with all those other Oscars and whatnot.
Yeah.
these fish. And if I was super worried, we'd boarding up the windows with the wood if we had it, if it wasn't sold out. I would probably, or if I didn't even get a chance to do that, get plastic totes, and I would put the fish in there with the sponge filter, secure the lids, make everything that you got to do with that, and then drain the tanks completely out. So in case they got damaged,
Oh, okay. Well,
I would have to do all that.
Yeah.
In case a hurricane, strong one came through here and just, did some
Now,
damage.
when's the last time you were threatened by a storm like that?
When I in 2018, I was over by Oxnard, California, and I was in a school for my job for about 3 months, and Maritza was here, and we had a hurricane heading straight for her here in the Atlantic, heading straight, and I was like, I couldn't do it. I was out there. I was like, oh my God. So she packed like our 2 cars. She got the cats and the dogs packed up, and her friend parked her car somewhere out, and she helped drive the other car we had inland to like just the hotel, a pet friendly hotel.
Oh my gosh.
And what happens is the hurricane was coming, and then it just did dipped right down and missed us.
Well, good.
It hit. I mean, that's good. It went down to North Carolina and hit them. So, and I was like paranoid. I was out
well, I
there.
I bet. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, I'm glad it missed your house.
Yep. I don't know where you could live without a natural disaster being a threat.
That's a good question. I don't know. Yeah.
You got Midwest, where you got a lot of tornadoes and stuff that could happen out there.
Yep, a lot of big storms in the Midwest. You bet.
Yep.
And we had a earthquake here 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It was a 7.1.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm telling you. That's the first one I've ever experienced. And it's the last one, I hope.
Do the houses out there? I know big buildings are built with some kind of, what do you call it, for shaking, being able to shake?
Yeah. Well, I live in a town, we don't have any big buildings at all, but there was a lot of damage. Oh yeah.
Damn. And it didn't do any damage to your place?
No, luckily, we just had stuff fly off the shelves and stuff. Some stuff was broken like that, but no structural damage at all. Thank God.
Yeah.
And, but it was something, Mike. There's nowhere you can go. What are you supposed to do in an earthquake?
I mean, I was always told stand in a door jam area.
Yeah. Well, okay.
I don't know. I mean,
you look kind of stupid, but yeah, that was my first thought. Like, where do I go? Well, I knew where to go because at that time I only had the 55 in the living room. That's the only tank I had. And I ran in the living room, and that thing was starting to slide off of the stand. So I threw myself in front of the fish tank and held on to the fish tank during the earthquake.
During the whole.
I did, and and the water was just sloshing everywhere.
Oh my God!
And yeah. And then after that was over, I'd say, it always seemed longer than it really was. I think somebody said it lasted like 6 or 7 seconds, but it seemed like 30 seconds,
Wow.
And after it was over, then we started walking around the house and we saw all this stuff on the floor, broken stuff off the shelves and the cats. At that time, we didn't have quite so many, but they were all gone. They were all hiding. We didn't see those cats for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can
I
only-
imagine.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can. They must have been scared to death, you know.
Yeah.
And my dog, I had my dog at that time, Rio. He was just sitting in the middle of the living room. He didn't do nothing.
Yep.
Oh God, I
Oh,
miss that dog. I miss that dog so bad.
yeah. Man, I'm not. I haven't even been looking at chat lately. What's going on there? See,
I haven't either.
Scaly
I'm
Aquatics.
I'm a
Okay.
bad person here.
Yeah. I don't even know like who's like who I if anybody here is a mod like if I have mods or I'm sure I do. But like
Well, they're highlighted on YouTube, but not on StreamYard.
oh okay.
I don't know why they're not on StreamYard. Why not? You should be able to
Maybe that's
tell.
a maybe that's a feature that they need to put on there. You said they're highlighted. Okay.
Yeah, you're right, DJ. I saved those fish.
They're highlighted what? Like what color?
Well, they have a wrench next to them. Number one.
I'm scroll. Okay, I see Maritz's. Maritz's one.
I think I am as well, but I haven't been chatting. So
Yeah, that's it so far. I just see Maritz's the mod. Yeah, Stephen P said Maritz's mod. Yeah, that's it.
well, you need more mods, buddy.
I do. Well, if somebody wants to be a mod, they'll be like, I'll be a mod.
Steven was one of my very first mods.
Yeah.
I remember that. Patty was.
Okay.
Yeah. Monster Fish Gal. She's a great mod.
I remember I went on to Vibes stream. This was like a year ago, a year and a half ago. He's like, I just went on. What's up, Vibes? He's like, hey, what's up? You're a mod.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Yeah.
like I don't know how to be a mod. That's cool though. To this day, I'm not good at putting links up.
I try to when I'm a mod, but I'm usually yakking away with somebody. Scully said he should be a mod to cause chaos or havoc. Havoc. There you go.
Who said that?
Yeah,
What?
you're just a big troublemaker, Curtis. Yeah, everybody thinks about you like that.
Does he want to be
felt-
a mod?
Well, he would be for you, I'm sure. You know, he would. I felt bad for you, Curtis, last night. That's the first time I really saw you look that tired. And like I said, Mike, I forget so many times. You know, I'm retired. I don't have to worry about a schedule. I realize
Yeah.
that. But I think about all you guys that have jobs, and you know, that's why when I do see you on a stream or in the chat, you know, I try to notice you and say something to you guys because your time is limited, you know, and Scully's definitely one of those guys. He tries to get around. He tries to visit people's live streams, but you know, the guy works
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
You know,
But-
you and Maritza too. I mean, come on. I take it for granted that I'm going to be able to see you somewhere. Heck, when I was
Yeah.
working, I wouldn't be on here at all. There's no way. I know myself. Well, my last job was a property manager, and I was on 24-hour call. Okay,
Okay.
so I would be leaving live streams all the time with that job because I got called all the time with
Oh, gotcha.
stupid stuff I had to take care of, and then I had regular hours as well. You know, I worked 7 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the office every day. That's some weird hours.
7 to 5.
7
Yeah.
to 5, yeah. But I wasn't working the whole time, of course. I mean, you know,
Right.
did a lot of computer work, a lot of setting up maintenance and this and that. But The 24-hour call was a pain in the butt. Oh my gosh. Get a call at 3 o'clock. We got a water main break over there. Oh my God. No, 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 no.
Oh man.
Yeah. One of the places I managed had terrible pipes. The pipes were always breaking. I tried to get the owners to replace it. It'll cost us about $15,000. I said, yeah, how much we spend on every time we have to have a pipe repaired? About $1,200, $1,500. Come on, it would pay for itself.
Mm-hmm.
But no, they didn't. They were cheapos. They didn't want to fix nothing.
Yeah. So if somebody's a moderator, if you guys here know this, when you hit that make someone mod, it says managing moderator or standard moderator. Is it the standard one?
I don't know the difference. I bet you Stephen, if he's still here, he would know what the difference.
Managing can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live, and also has capabilities of standard moderator. Standard moderator can review and remove chat messages and hide or put users in timeout.
So whatever.
I think it's probably standard moderator.
Yeah, I would think so.
All right, so Skull is a standard moderator.
You know, George is still at it. George
He
is-
said he wants to be one so he can toss a wrench at you.
and throw the wrench at me. Yeah. And he also said that I shouldn't be here now. Like if I was working, I wouldn't be here, and I shouldn't be here now because I'm not working. George, I'll tell you what, buddy. When I finally meet up with you, first of all, I'm going to shake your hand, give you a hug, and then I think I'll just toss you to the ground. Oh, God.
There you go, Jorge.
One old army buddy to another.
Yep. Well,
I bring out the best in him. Yeah.
2 Army guys. You got a Navy guy here too.
Well, I know. Yeah. There's always got to be a Navy guy somewhere. Hey, my stepson's a Navy guy. He was on a carrier for many years.
Ooh, couldn't imagine being on a carrier.
Yeah, he was.
Floating city.
He was a signalman.
Yep, SM. Yeah, they got rid of that rate. They still do it, but they're
Yeah.
they combine with quartermasters.
Ah, okay.
Yep. So now now they're on the bridge in the pilot house. They work the charts, and then they go out and do the flag signals and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Well,
I think
he
they
got out. He got out like 14 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's only been, let's see, what is it, 23? It's only been 3 years for me.
Tell you
So
what, though, that went by quick.
Yeah. I'm still like a boot camp civilian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like at my job, a lot of them are like most of everybody's like retired who've been doing it for like years at this job, and they're still all work around Navy all the time, and some of them still call me boot camp.
Yeah.
And I'm like, boot camp? They're like, yeah, you're new at this job. I'm like, all right.
So how big of an adjustment was it for you when you retired?
Not much at all, because I still worked in the same, like I worked at the same desk. I worked at the same.
Oh, okay.
I just had regular civilian clothes on instead of my uniform.
I see. Okay.
In fact, some of the I go on the ships, and some of the sailors on there, like who work in the area that I work with, the missile launchers, are like, just the other day, one of them said, "What's up, Chief?" And I'm like, I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, it's funny. And whenever they scan my ID card, my government, card, sometimes the person at the gate will scan to be like, "Morning, Chief." I won't stop them, whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'll be like, "Thank you," like, Have a good day,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
And it's funny because when you go up to the gate and it's like they're just doing their job. They're doing their watch. So they'll be like they'll point at you like this, and they'll be like point where to go to, like stop, like you come right here, so I can look at your ID. And it's like my first time ever going through the gate, you know. So
I see.
yeah, some guys out there, they're like, I don't want to be here right now. I'm like, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to be doing that either. You know, I mean, you know, like the guys at the gate watch, doing the gate watch, you know, checking IDs, people getting on base or whatever. That's never a fun job.
No,
Boring.
I wouldn't think so, but hey, it's a job, you know,
Yeah, I mean, it is a job.
and somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel pretty grateful and lucky about what I fell into, you know. So
Well, sure.
I will never complain about anything like that.
And
So,
how many years did you end up doing?
24.
24. My gosh, Mike.
It's I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know how I stayed until 24.
Well, hey.
Part of it was where I was stationed at. I did 7 years in Hawaii.
Well, yeah, that'll do it.
And I was like, when my first enlistment was up, I was like, my old chief was like, "Are you leaving me by myself or what? Or are you gonna re-enlist?" And I was like, I was in Hawaii. I was like a month away from my enlistment
Yeah.
ending, and I was like, I'll re-enlist. You know, I was out there. Why
Well,
would I? You know, I was having a good time.
yeah, I mean, what would you have done had you not? I mean,
Probably I couldn't stay in Hawaii. I wouldn't be able to afford that.
well, yeah, exactly.
So
That's
I
number,
would have
yeah.
probably moved back to Florida. I don't know. Like
And what would you have done? You know?
I have no idea. Like I think back and I'm like, if I graduated high school and didn't go in at 18, I don't know what if I would have stayed, if I would have been stayed in like where I grew up at and went to like, say, you know, like community college or something, went to community college or
Right.
just, I probably would have got a trade. I probably would have went to like a vocational school. I could see myself doing that. Probably
Yeah.
would have got a good job as like HVAC or something. You
Okay.
know, that I could see myself
Yeah,
probably
I'm
doing
sure you
that.
would have been okay, but you know, hey, I think you made the right choice. I do.
Yeah, it led
You
me up
know.
to being a fish keeper,
Yeah, how about that?
right?
Oh.
Yeah, it just shows you never know when you get like where you end up living at sometimes. You know, like
And yeah, and hey, by the way, where did Maritza fit in on all of that?
when I moved, okay, so I was stationed out at after I left Hawaii. I got stationed out in New Mexico for a couple years. I went out to White Sands, New Mexico, because they have a test facility out there where they test certain missiles and test fires
Okay.
and all that. It's on an army post, right? So
Okay. All right.
so orders came up for me out of nowhere. I was supposed to be there for another year. And there was this, so I went and told my senior chief about the orders. He's like, "You don't have to take them, but it's up to you if you want to." So I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I'll take them because I was having way too much fun out there. And I was going to get in trouble.
How
I'm
about that?
telling you, I was going to get in trouble. Like I was doing, like, man, this is in 2004, 2005, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, I was playing with the band out in town back there for about a year. I was the drummer though. But I was having a really good time out there. And I was like, I should go. I don't see anything good happening out of this. So I was talking to one of my buddies from when I was stationed out in Hawaii off the first ship I was stationed on out there. And he's all like, he was a cook in the Navy stationed up at Great Lakes, North Chicago, where a lot of the boot camp and the school side across the street from there. So he worked at the hospital, the Naval Hospital in the galley as a cook. Well,
Okay.
he knew Maritza. Maritza got stationed out there after she left Guam. So when I talked to him, I said, "Yeah, I'm going out to Virginia Beach going out to a ship out there. He's like, "Oh, I have a friend out there that I know up here. You know, you should call her up, whatever." So that was in 2007 and or six. And then this is back when people had MySpace still, right? And
I remember.
yep. So she messaged me on MySpace. Said, "Hey," she's like, "Hey, what was I back? What was my rank back then? 2006. I was a I was an E6. Okay." She was like, "Hey, GM1 Surface SW for my service worker, Mike Brown." She's like, "Hey, just we have a mutual friend, Jason Pat, and she just did a little brief message, and then me, I was just like, "Hey, what's up?" And that's all she heard of me for like probably almost a year.
Oh,
That's
really?
horrible. Yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't.
Oh my
I just,
gosh.
yeah, and then eventually, I messaged. I don't know if I messaged her back or she messaged me or something like that. I don't know because I talked to our friend Jason. He's like, "Did you ever talk to her, Maritza?" I was like, "I think once." He's like, "Dude, you should talk." So
Oh
I
my
got on there. I was
gosh.
like, "Hey, how's it going after a year?" So we met up. Um, she was in the same town, staying at a friend's place, and her parents moved out here from Anaheim. They moved out here in Virginia Beach, so she was with their parents, just staying with a friend, whatever. And so we went out, and then a couple times, and then in my when I had my apartment, I said I have a cat that I got from a buddy. Um, well, his wife. I said I want a pet. She's like, "I have a cat you can have." Friends, neighbors had the transfer. There, everybody around here is military. So and she's like, she loves cats. She's like, "Oh, awesome. Can I see the cat?" I was like, "Okay." So went over to the apartment, saw the cat, and started hanging out more and more. And I remember I like after we were already like seeing each other for months, I had to go out to sea for about 3 months, right? 2 or 3 months, with a few coming back here and there on a weekend or whatever. And I said, "Hey, do you mind, since we are together for us, like, could you come over here and just like stay here? Because I have a cat." She's like, she kind of like moved in at that point. So after I got back, she was already established, like living there. And I was like, just to mess with her, I was like, "All right, I'm back. See you later." She was like,
Oh my gosh.
she knew I was joking. I didn't ever go anywhere, you know. But yeah, so we at that after that, we lived together. We were together for a couple years before we got married.
Okay.
And it was funny because some of her friends, they would give me like subtle hints about that she wanted to eventually, make it more serious and stuff.
Right. Right.
So, and I would just kind of ignore them. But I knew what they were doing. I knew what they were doing. I knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we decided after a couple years to, because we both been married before, and it worked. Somehow she's still here. So
Maybe that's why you kind of took it slow in the beginning. You maybe neither one of you were really looking at that time. You were just kind of being social. Is that kind of?
well, that 2 years. I mean, most of the 2 years we were like together.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I think
But
that probably helped that you both had
yeah, I
had.
mean, it wasn't our first. It wasn't our first time being married, so we weren't all like, I'm not being traditional or anything. I'm just like, yeah, I was already 30, like almost 30.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
2 years older than me, so
I think it's a good match. I don't know. You might not think so.
that's what I hear, right? Nah, it is.
It is. I can tell it
And
is.
we know how to work around our little annoyances at each other. So
Exactly. I think that's why it works.
yeah.
I do. Yeah.
So yeah, and it's what January 6th of 2010 we got married. So
Wow.
still, what is that? How many years was that? What year is this? 23?
It's 13 years, Mike.
Yeah.
Coming
Yeah.
up on 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Seems
Wow.
longer. Seems longer.
Probably seems like 30. Yeah.
God.
Oh, well.
I'm just
Like
waiting for her to pop up and say something. But
Yeah, well,
she probably passed out. She's probably sleeping right now upstairs.
like
But
I said.
yeah, it's what it is. So other than that, we're caught up to now. But yeah, let's see what's going on in chat. Not much. Tommy showed up. What's up, Tommy? And I don't know what else you got going on today, Jimmy. I think your audio went silent.
How about now?
I can hear you. I heard that. You said, "How about now?" Is it like a loose connection or something, or because now I can't hear you?
How about now?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's old. It's all beat up, and I'm gonna look at that mic today and try to figure out that
So
thing
are
on
you
my
on?
own.
Since you're up here, are you on? Are you using StreamYard? Well, obviously you are because you're up here. But
Yeah,
I'm trying
I know
to find
it has that cancellation thing. Blah blah blah.
general. Yeah.
Echo cancellation, reduce mic background noise.
Do you have that checked?
Yes,
Oh, it is checked. Okay.
yes, it is.
Because that's the one I was talking about.
So if I set up a mic, okay?
Are you on a desktop computer?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you don't. Okay, usually desktops I don't think have built-in microphones. So
Right.
yeah.
So if I set up a mic on my
Mhm.
desk, it's directional. Like just to pick up the sound from the front of the mic, it'll be in front of my computer with the speakers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying all I have to do is have reduce mic background noise checked?
That's what I have checked. Yeah,
I can listen on my computer and talk in the mic and I'll be fine.
you should be.
Well, I'm going to have to test that out the next time I pop up on a live stream. I will do
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Because I always
That would
wonder
be-
why people wear the headsets, and I don't know. I mean,
Because I'm an idiot. That's why.
no, I mean, like I see a bunch of people wear headsets. Maybe it's for another reason too. I don't know.
I don't know, but yes, I would like to get rid of it. And like Skull said, I can walk around the room and talk if I feel like it. Of course, I have to be in front of the mic. I do realize that. But yeah, I'm tired of wearing the darn things on my head. I am. So
Yeah,
I'll give
your audio is really good with that. With that. Because
Well,
you have
we'll
like
see.
they have a mouthpiece, right? Obviously.
Yeah,
you do
we'll see
microphones.
what the mic sounds like. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
a really good microphone. It is, and we will see.
Because I'm on a laptop and that has its own built-in.
And it sounds really good.
Well,
I mean-
last night nothing was plugged into the laptop, like as far as microphone camera. I was using straight off the camera off the laptop. Now
Yeah.
I got like this microphone right here, and
Yeah.
then the webcam. So that's hooked up now, but I guess it sounds okay.
Okay.
Hang on. What about now?
Well, yeah. Now it sounds real deep.
There's different settings on this thing. I've never even messed with these settings before. Different patterns.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that even means on a mic. I don't know.
Yeah. I'll have to set aside an hour somewhere and do some work with the mic and see if I can
Right.
get that set up.
Does this sound like a more professional radio voice, or still sounds like crap because it's my
No,
voice?
it's more bass.
Yeah. Well, that's good. My voice needs more bass because I hate the sound of my voice when I hear it.
Oh, that's okay. Everybody's surprised to hear their voice played back, and it doesn't sound anything like you think it does.
Like in my head, my voice sounds pretty good, but in real life, it sounds like shit.
No, it
So.
doesn't.
I think
It sounds like you. Oh, God. That's funny. Yeah. Anyway.
so I'll say we could do a private stream to get it worked out. Whatever he's talking about. But anyway, we've been here for 2.5 hours.
Yep. I think it's about time to knock it off. What do you think?
Yeah, I gotta I don't know, figure out. Like I always say, I got things I gotta do.
Yeah, okay, Scully. I just saw that. I was looking at something else. We can do that. That's a way to do it. I'll try
Speakers-
setting it up, and then we'll give it a try.
Speakers too close to mic might give echo.
Well, I also have one of those little boom things,
Mm-hmm.
I could, maybe raise it up and have it pointing down or something. I don't know. We'll see.
I need to because I have an old GoPro, and I want to figure out how to live stream with that. I haven't figured that out yet. Like remote live stream, go out and
Right.
like when I do like stream field trips and all that.
Well,
I gotta
Dee Dee
figure that
came
out.
in.
Yep. Hey, Dee Dee. So I do have to ask her. I think I have asked her before, and I know I have, but because she won this, well, it's over there. Maritz's painting on the wood. And I have it sitting over there. I didn't forget. And I think I've already talked to you about it, but if I already did, just ignore me. You go into the Clash, so I could bring it there. If you are, I could just bring it there. And like again,
Yeah.
I probably already asked it, so I repeat myself a lot. And then Big Shrimpin's going to be, so I can bring his over. DJ Guppy Fish said, "What microphone are you using?" Talking to me or?
Uh-oh. What happened? You're muted, Mike. What happened to Mike? Oh. I have got...
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you
Oh,
now.
I pushed the button on the microphone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes, bring it to the Clash. Okay, cool. So,
Yeah, I'm going to try using, it's called a HyperX Quadcast. It's supposed to be a very good mic.
yeah. So here's mine. Let me show you. It's just,
Yeah.
says blue. Now I have a pop filter that I could put that I used to use in front of it. It's like a round thing that would take, I guess, away, what is it, the background or some kind of extra noise or something.
Yeah.
I guess it
Yeah.
worked. I don't know. I just don't have it. It's just clamping it on was a pain because it always falls. So, the people that have the audio just sounds like they have the good, super cool quality,
Yeah.
cinema quality camera and the microphone. I was like, dang, where can I get that for cheap?
Yeah, I know, but if the show is crap, it doesn't help,
I know. So that means I don't need to buy one. Okay.
Oh, it's still all about the person. on the show. It is.
I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Oh, you've come a long way, Mike. You have.
I know. If I looked at my I went back and looked at one of my first streams and sitting in this exact same spot,
Yeah.
and I was like, I would go to live and I'd be staring and I'd be like, how do I get this? You wouldn't hear anything. I'd be like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
getting all frustrated. I'm like, yeah,
Oh my.
and not knowing what to talk about. I still do that, but now I just realized you can go up there and just talk about nonsense. As long as you're not like just being quiet, it doesn't really matter.
That's right.
But if you're live streaming because you have like say you're doing it because that's a source of income and you're a business, then
Right.
obviously you do like the edited good videos and your streams are solely about nobody like if you're doing it like a business, you probably don't have your link up there for people to come up and
Correct.
you're just talking about fish and plants in a serious manner.
Right.
So yeah.
I just
But-
say do what you want to do. Do it for
Yep.
yourself and have fun with it, and whatever happens, happens.
Yep.
Come on.
And I like to put out there, you know, what was I going to say? As far as subscribing to, not me, but people, like people up here. I know sometimes people do a shout out for certain people, say, hey, subscribe to them. I'm saying this, everybody, look at your chat. Look at each person in chat. If you don't have that person subscribed, everybody I see here, to me seems great. Subscribe to each other.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's how I started off. I subscribed to people I saw in the chat. Absolutely, I did.
Yep.
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 That's how I built up my the people that I know and follow. Yep.
Yep.
And I'm still looking for more. Like I told you.
I know.
last
It's
night.
like, I know,
Yeah.
me too. I
I
remember when
am.
I first started YouTube, I was like, you know what? I'm going to set a reasonable goal for myself. And I'm going to do, I don't know, 100,000. Not even realizing it's how hard that is. I didn't know.
Exactly.
I didn't know.
Ian said he just hit 800. Very good, Ian.
Nice. That's cool. Congratulations. 800.
And see, Ian's another guy. Monetization would really help him out. He's a young guy. He works hard. A few extra bucks would help him out. So let's if you haven't subscribed to him, get over there, subscribe.
Yep.
Watch.
And if
Whenever he puts something up, put a comment on there. Let him know that you're watching. That's how you help people out. Okay. And it's very simple to do that.
Yep.
only
So
takes
that
a
would
few-
be,
Yeah.
yep, that would be Atkins Nature Aquariums. So go ahead and subscribe to it. It's got some good stuff on there.
And I always say this, say hi to Kat for me, Ian.
If I see someone, what is it, DD wrote a couple of streams, I try to go and subscribe. Sometimes you can find their channel without links. Yeah. Sometimes it's like if how hard it is to like if you look up certain people on YouTube and you can't find their channel because either it's a common name or it's just for some reason it doesn't come up on YouTube.
Right.
Like I've had that happen. I was like, how come I can't find their page?
Yep. Me too.
Yeah. And it's like if you're a mod, not to mention how many times have you been like, I don't know if you're like if I'm on my phone and I accidentally hit them and it says report or
Yeah.
something else. I'm like, oh damn.
Yeah. I've done that. Yeah.
Like I don't know how many times you just touch the name and it's like if you're not a mod on someone's and you're like, oh damn, you don't want to accidentally do that.
No, you don't want to do that.
But yeah, I believe Ian will be a force. And when it comes to chat and people see me reading chat, that's the time I read the worst. like I can read, obviously, but it's like
Yeah.
I'm reading chat, and that's like the worst example of me reading is when I read chat. I'm like, I will not monetize
Oh,
my
that's funny.
channel.
That's funny.
It's I don't read that slow in real life, but for some reason when it comes to chat, I'm horrible.
That's funny, Mike.
So yeah. So I don't know. But I'm here. I
That's
don't plan on
right.
going anywhere. But anyway, it's about that time. I'm
Yes,
sure
it is.
I'm sure other people are streaming and it's dwindling down a little bit. So
And we got things to do, Mike. We're busy people.
we
you know?
are.
We got
Yep. I gotta take the dogs out, figure out, you know, what 'cause
yeah.
it's 3:15 almost. So we gotta be at our thing by 6. So we gotta eat dinner before that. Because I don't like eating dinner when it's too late. So
All
that's
right.
the
I
rest
tell
of
you
my
what,
day.
I'm gonna drop off here so you can say goodbye on your own program. Okay.
All right, Jimmy. Thanks for coming up. Appreciate it. Everybody subscribe to Jimmy P's Aquariums if you
No,
haven't
don't.
yet.
Yeah, don't do that. It's a
Why not?
boring.
I had to say it.
It's a boring channel. It really is.
No,
There's
it's not.
nothing to see there. Anyway,
No.
hey, Mike, thanks for having me up. And Maritza, you have a good day too. And I'll see you guys down the trail somewhere. Okay.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right. I love you both.
Love you guys too later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Thanks, Jimmy. Appreciate it. Well, it's just me now. I don't know what to do. Jimmy's not here to save me. Ian, take it easy. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go too. So appreciate everybody being up here. Jorge, Didi, TJ, Guppy Fish, Lando, Ian. Let me scroll up. I always scroll up, even if you're still not here. And everybody else. So anyway, guys, I will see you guys on other streams. Okay. Have a great rest of your weekends. And hope you enjoyed the stream. All the cool things to talk about. Oh, real quick before I go, I need to talk Clash for a moment. Okay, real quick, just on my side of the house, as far as what I'm bringing there, and I'm sure you guys have heard this already if you've been watching the streams or hell, any other people's streams. So we are bringing instruments, okay? And when I get there, I'll set them up. I got to figure out where I'm going to set them up. I have no idea. So when I get there, I'm going to unload my normal stuff for the room, and then I'll figure out where they're going to go because they'll be in my truck, and then I'll bring them in and set them up. And you know, like, so me and Maritza, half the people are not there, so we're not really. If we play a couple things, but people in this group are not there, so you know, we could do our part for playing, singing, whatever. But the whole idea of me bringing these instruments is going to be a band setup. It's going to have the drums, the bass, the guitar with the amps, the microphone with the speaker. It's going to be all set up looking like, you know, like you'd see something on stage. Wherever it's going to be at, I don't know. I don't want it to be in the room with the, you know, obviously with the vendors and stuff, because this drums is going to be too loud. So I got to figure out where it would be at, out of the way. But people can go hop on them, have fun. Like there's no restrictions. What you know, I mean, everybody tells me family friendly music and stuff, which is obviously, you know, we keep it at that. So, but feel free if you spend a long time, you know, I'll be up there. If you guys just want to just improv some stuff that's cool, I can hop on drums, guitar, bass, whatever. If you know, if we're playing something and you know the words and you want to come up and sing it, by all means, get up there on the microphone and sing it. We're just there to have fun, you know, just there's no, no reason to be shy about stuff. Like I'm not a singer. I try to sing things. I think my voice is like extremely average when it comes to that. Uh, but that's the whole reason it's there, because I remember Scotty mentioned he's been trying to get like some. I don't know if he's trying to get a band or just get some instruments. People go up there and play, have a good time. Um, just I'll have the instruments. Just get up there and just do it. Have a good time. If you've never really done it, who cares? I might bring a keyboard too. I have a keyboard, I bought a used keyboard a while back. I might bring that too and set it up. So if yeah, and if also there'll be kids there too. Kids, you got kids going, just let them. They can get up there. I can help turn on the stuff and show their talents and play, sing, whatever. That's what it's there for everybody to use. Um, up to a certain point at night. I guess I'll probably have to put some of that stuff to, take the drumsticks away at night, because I could imagine it would probably be loud, if you could hear it through. I don't want it to be too loud for like to hear up in the rooms and all that, it's a hotel. So Steven plays trombone. I've heard, Steven, if you're still here, bring your trombone. you know, we could figure out some stuff. Yeah, so just be expecting that. And I'm super excited about it. A lot of everybody here is going. Hey Adele, what's going on? Just popping in. Yeah. I've been up here since 12:30 Eastern time, so I was just getting ready to hop off because I got to do a little practicing. I got to do. I could sit here and practice on the stream, but you guys would probably get bored with it. What if I ever? So what do you guys think if I ever had just a stream where I'm just up here, whatever, and I had my guitar and I was practicing some of the songs, and you guys, you'd recognize them, and as I'm practicing, I have a tendency to try to play and sing it at the same time. It's just what I do if I know it. Yes, I'm like, do it. So practice. Okay. Trying to think what would I be practicing? I don't have my. Actually, let me show you something. Let me go. Let me grab something real quick. I will be right back. Oh, that's why you couldn't hear me. I had it on mute. Sorry. So something we have to learn. It's a Led Zeppelin song, Black Dog. If you guys know that, Wife's Home. Oh, sorry. This was hard. I've been trying to get this down. This was it, Black Dog. Hey, hey, mama said the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove, gonna make you groove. Hang on. I'm just at the beginning phase of learning the song. Why is my distortion? There we go. Damn. So practice that. It's not easy to do. So we're learning that one. What else? What else? For a sec, I thought I was gonna play like that. How do you play? I didn't play it on drums, but oh wait, hang on. I don't even know how to play that. See, that's what I mean. I'm just making shit up. So, let me clean that up a little bit. I was messing around. We got clean stuff here. That's a new song we got to learn too. I just started learning it, so you know. I don't have my capo, or else I would be like playing. Oh, just thought of something. around the world. Got a weird thing to show you, so tell your brother, your sister, and your mama too. We're about to go down and just what to do. With your hands in the air, you don't care. While the thinking that they come to look fair. Do your dance, quick, my. Come on, baby, tell me what's the word up. Everybody say, when you hear the call, you got to get it on the way. Word up. It's a cold word, no matter when you say it. You know that you'll be heard. All you sucker being judged who think you're fly. There's got to be a reason why you try to put on the air and act real cool, but you got to realize that you're like a fool. With the music we can hear to be free to dance. We don't have the time like a logical romance. No romance for me, mine. Come on, baby, tell me what's the word up. Everybody say, when you hear it, you got to get it on the way. Word up. It's a cold word, no matter where you say it, you know that you'll be heard. Everybody say, when you hear the call, you got to get it on the way. Word up. It's a cold world, you know that you'll be heard. Word up. Everybody say, when you hear the call, you got to get it on the way. Word up. It's a cold world, no matter when you say it, you know that you'll be heard. So that's a song I had to practice. Just wanted to share that. It might be with better sound, you know. Can you guys hear that? Did the audio come through or no? Trying to practice this next song too. Was a boogie singing, playing in a rock and roll band. Can't sing and play at the same time. It's so hard. Never had no problem burning down the one night stand. Everything around me. But normally I'd be playing like everything around me. Oh, let me clean that up a little bit. Let me clean that up. There we go. Everything around me. And he was dancing and singing and moving to the grooving, and that's when it hit me. Somebody turn around and play that fucking music, white boy. Play that fucking music, right? Play that fucking music, right boy. It's just like lay down and boogie and play that fucking music to you. So I've been trying to go higher. Yeah. It's like I said, it's hard to, if like it's just me and her, we're missing some people. You know, play that funky. I love playing. That's one of my favorite songs to play, though. What else? Yeah. Still trying to get the. Trying to get the blues pattern down. Buffering. Buffering. Can somebody. So if we were like being at the Clash and I just started playing something like. Can somebody go up and just kind of. Playing just get on the drums, jam out. That's what I'm talking about. You know. Steven can bring his trombone and play some brass. You know. Oh, I need my capo. Then I could play the. Um. still learning that stuff. I'm just messing around with people. Ooh, I heard a splash. I'll be right back. I need to grab my capo real quick. So you guys would know what it looked like without sounds. So now with sound, I did that on purpose. I'm just kidding. Was that muted all the time? Okay, ready? How's it now? Is that good? Okay. Hang on. It's on purpose. Well, you done me and then I felt it. Tried to be chill, but just hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back before the cool done run out, and I'm giving it my best. Is nothing gonna stop me with divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win. Some will learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm butchering this. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans, damn, you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find love, love, love. Listen to the music of the moment people dance and sing. We're just one big family. The sky is your oyster. yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, oh, oh, I'm yours. Look into your heart and see you like me. Open up your heart and you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Look into your heart, you will be like me. Open up your hand and then you're free. Oops. How's the audio on that? Was that I don't know if the guitar was too overwhelming or something or what. Something. Here's one I haven't played in forever. So over concert over. Yeah, it's if it's anything, I'm just messing around. Oh shoot, I haven't played this song forever. Capo 2. Yo. Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares. Oh, man. Feeling unknown, wait, feeling unknown, and you're all alone, flesh and bone by the telephone. Lift the receiver, I'll make you a believer. Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares. And you're all alone, by the telephone. Lift the receiver, I'll make you a believer. I will deliver, you know I'm a forgiver. Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares. Feeling alone, you're all alone, flesh and bone by the telephone. Lift the receiver, I'll make you a believer. take second best, put me to the test. Things on your chest you need to confess, and I will deliver. You know I'm a forgiver. Wait. So I kind of like acoustic a lot. I love electric guitar, but I think acoustic really, I don't know. I just kind of like it. I like it. And there's another one. I tried playing this on electric. Another one we're learning new is wait. You'll say that we got nothing in common, no common ground to start from, and we're falling apart. You'll say the world has come between us, the life has come between us, and we're falling apart. And I said, what about existing Tiffany? She said, I think I remember the feeling as I recall. I think we're both kind of related. And I said, well, that's everything we've got. You say, wait, you say, we got nothing in common. Coming back to start from, and no, you just don't care. So what? Wait to see where it goes. And hate when things are wrong. If so much is left. And I said, what? Instant memories, she said, I think I remember the film as I think we both related. And I said, well, that's one thing we've got. The gain on the mic might be a little high. Let's see. I don't know anything about that. So let me turn it. Should I turn it down a little bit? Could you guys hear that? Was it off? Buzzy? Like. Just messing around. Just messing around, guys. Wait, what's that song go? Okay, so it is a D. All right. Looking around. Wait, I don't know how to sing it. Looking around the house. Sounds of life. I don't know the word. If you know the words, sing along. Damn, man. I'm trying to think. I just like we just went over a bunch of songs that I can't remember. Oh, Scotty. Let's see. I would say any requests, but I'm not there yet. So. I'm trying to see the great thing about acoustic guitar. It's like if you're a guitarist or you want to learn guitar, you could take it anywhere with you. You don't even have to have amps or anything. I love. Do you play Hallelujah? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Once there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. Hang on a second. I had those basic notes down. Let me see here. Remember looking at that before. See chords. Simplify the crap out of that. Well, I heard there was. Wait. Well, I heard there was a secret chord. I have to scroll up. David played and he pleased the Lord. But you don't. I'm trying to get my voice. You don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this. The fourth, the fifth, a minor falls. Wait, E minor, a minor falls, and the major lifts. The baffled king. Ooh, that's a tricky note. The baffled king composing hallelujah. A B7. Oh, a D sharp. Okay, composing. The baffled king composing hallelujah. 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 Your faith, wait, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty in the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to a kitchen chair. Wait, hang on. It's like she tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throat. God dang it. Sorry. Kitchen chair. She broke your throne. And she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the Hallelujah. 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 Sorry, I just completely butchered that. It's a good song. I mean, maybe wait. Maybe I've been here before. I've seen the room and I walked the floor. This floor I used to live alone before I knew ya. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Love is not a victory march. It's a chord and it's a B. It's a B. It's a broken hallelujah. 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 How many verses? There's a lot of verses to this song, isn't there? Oh, Brianna's starting. That's right. Okay. So I'm just messing around, guys. I want to start that over because that actually is a pretty good song to. Well, I heard there was a secret chord David played and he pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor falls and the major lifts, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Hallelujah. Sorry, I just totally all the versions that bring up so much emotion. Yeah, I'm trying. It's the first time I might stick with that and just kind of practice that. I got to get the guitar down first. It's like it's hard. It's like well, that's scrolling up. Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor falls, and the major lifts. The baffled king composing. Wait, that B. The baffled king composing. Hallelujah. 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 Okay, sorry about that. Sorry. Yeah, it's pretty. It's good. I like it. I just love the acoustic in general. There was a secret. Yeah, now you got that on my mind. Singing that, right? What time I never knew for you. You can tell me for you. I'm trying to think of one One last song I can sing for everyone. I know a lot of stuff. Oh, you guys want to hear oldie? Super oldie, if I can remember. If I can remember the notes. You ain't nothing but a hound. You ain't nothing but a hound. Oh, I gotta look it up real quick. Oh my god, hurry up, app. Okay, here we go. It's 3 notes. It's literally 3 notes. You ain't nothing but a... Nope, that ain't. F7. Oh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Well, you never they all thought you were. Okay. All right. Ready? It's a little old. Was that a gospel song? What, this last one I'm playing? I don't know. Like, it's behind whatever I was playing. I was making up, but this is an old. It's like 3 notes. Super old Elvis song. Well, you know, Elvis's version of Hound Dog. So, see if I don't mess this up. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never fought a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, I thought you were high class, that was just a lie. I thought you were high class, well, that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't... I messed up. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. And it repeats there the whole... It's like basically... Oh, there was a Elvis. Oh man, I got my capo. I wish I could remember the whole. There must be. Oh my god, I've seen that song forever. If I could dream. I'm gonna play it backwards. Oh wait. There we go. There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Wait, there must be lights burning brighter somewhere. I forgot the notes. Sorry to get you excited there. But anyway, I think I'm gonna have to want to set this at. Elvis had some awesome. He did. I'd like to learn more of his stuff, but what time is it? What time? Okay, so guys, I gotta run. So I gotta get ready. We got practice tonight anyway, so thanks for sticking around. I go to the bathroom too. So I've been here since 12:30. So thanks for watching, guys. Didi, thanks for listening to my guitar. He is making a comeback. So I'll play some more up here. And my audio's off. Was that a while ago? 320. Oh, that was a while ago. So thank you, audience. And yeah, I will see you guys later. I appreciate it.